And we are live. Hello, world. Welcome to the Pernicious Chronicles, episode 17 of the Destiny campaign. And to my... Let's see. I apologize. Get everybody in here. All right. So once again, welcome to the... Oh my god, I forgot what I was doing. Pernicious Chronicles. Wow. It's been a week. I've lost my train of thought, and I apologize. Episode 17, and I was looking at that today, and that is a lot of episodes.
What season are we in?
Season 1, episode 17, and this one is actually named The Iron Mine. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to name it, because it seems like it always goes a different direction. But anyway, joining me today, we actually have somewhat of a full crew. We are missing Kim. And I need to change that because it still says Kim as Mina.
Yeah, I totally look like Kim.
Sure. So you have to get really excited when you see mushrooms and other colorful plants.
I figured that. I figured I needed to be all
Ooh, shiny. You gotta do this. I love Kim. She's awesome. So anyway, Marie has joined us from the Antecedents campaign to play Mina today. Graham is playing his disguising disguising self. And Reed, of course, will be late as normal, just because of his class schedule. Jess has joined us tonight. She is playing her Aarakocra Cree, and Randy, who is the solely challenged Rogar.
Hey.
Finally got it right.
Excuse me as I eat some crackers.
Oh no, you're good. We understand that it's very early for you, so it's very early or very late. One or the other.
It's not even 12, but
yeah.
I was just hungry.
Now, are you and Graham, you guys, because I don't know how the UK does their, I don't know if there's 2 time zones or 1.
No, we're all the same.
It's all the same? Gotcha. Because like in the US, it's like 3 or 4.
Yeah, you have like 5 hours if
Yeah,
you're on one side
3.
and the other side. It's crazy.
It depends.
Well, if you include Alaska and Hawaii.
There you go.
The US kind of has 4 if you count Arizona as its own, because it doesn't
It doesn't have
observe daylight savings time.
Damn those Arizonians. That's Ken's fault.
Which is kind of a reason why I want to move there.
And there we go. All right, Marie as Mina, Eminem. Okie dokie. So last time that we left you guys off was last Tuesday. I was trying to remember. Did we miss an episode?
Don't you mean Wednesday?
Last Wednesday. Yes. See, I told you I'm already messed up. I tell you what. Let's go with who's going to give me the best recap of the night.
Not I.
Let's see who picks up on it. All right, Jess, you're it.
What?
I'm just messing with you. The recap from episode 16. You guys started out on the club and ball field, and you actually started to beat the crap out of the kobold champions. And who knows if there was if the horn blew at a precise moment during the contest, or if it just happened to be coincidence. But this alarm horn blew, and it got all the kobolds' attention. They started running in a panic, and they all left the field. So while the game was still going, you guys were in the lead. The contest did not finish, so there's no clear winner at this moment. With that being said, you guys went into town, found out that one of the little kobold chitlins had run off into a swamp because there were some creatures nearby that had scared everyone, and that's why the alarms went off. So you guys tracked them down and found out, actually, I think it was Mina that rolled a nat. Did she roll a nat 20 on her nature check? I believe so. And she knew that these creatures were called Destrachon, and they were from the Penumbra. She knew all kinds of stuff about them. And in the end, you guys took a lot of damage. A couple of you went down, but you guys managed to kill them. And you found Tekka in one of the trees nearby. Got her down, and you guys took your long rest, and that's where we ended the episode. Is that pretty much it?
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah. Arkin finished off the game. He scored a couple goals.
Well, I scored one, and
Oh, just one? Oh, okay.
yeah, I suggested that you should score the winning goal because it was your go, and you just kind of looked at me like I was crazy.
Yeah, that.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm not cheating.
I'm not cheating. It's not my fault if they all leave the field.
I'm totally not metagaming.
In fact, that's one of the rules. You're not allowed to leave the field.
I mean, you are correct, but circumstances as they were.
How do we know they didn't fake it?
Because
they-
he went out there and fought these things. They had
What
like,
if they put them there?
I
It was
was
all an
actually just
elaborate
about to say
plan
that.
so they didn't have to lose.
They didn't want to be embarrassed on their own home field.
Yeah. These beasts aren't actually dangerous. They're just really well trained.
And we slaughtered them.
Yes. Really tasty meat though. If you wanna give it a try.
I'll pass.
Apparently squirrels are tasty. Maybe it's the same kind of thing.
Squirrels are tasty. I've had one before.
Mm-hmm.
And
It was
we're
at a
talking about
restaurant.
real
I didn't
world,
just
right?
I didn't
Not-
just eat one.
Supposedly they eat possum around here, but I haven't tried that. Just throwing
Could
that
be
out there.
interesting.
Just as a reminder, I want to actually throw this out real quick to anybody watching that we have a store that you guys can purchase game or items for the players in game. Cree has a nat 20. Mina has a nope, which is if you roll a natural 1, you can use that to get out. It's like get out of jail free card.
Oh,
And the DM also has a nat 20.
of course he does.
Well, hey, I didn't buy it for myself, even though I could. That would be awesome. Just go through
Yeah,
and
I
start
was literally
buying.
just thinking, like, could I just buy myself a nat 20? Like,
So I'll
Yeah,
go
I
ahead and
just
put a
got,
disclaimer.
10 nat 20s waiting for me.
12, guys. I actually have, I think I have like 24 gold, 2,400 gold. So
Yeah, you have enough to buy the mansion.
No, the mansion's like 4,000, I believe.
No, well,
How do you
at
get
one
gold?
point you had 4,000.
how do we check how many coins you have?
First off, hey, what were you asking, Cree or Jess?
I was just asking, how do you even get this gold? I don't understand.
All right, there's a couple different ways, actually, and I will put that in chat. And you check your gold by the exclamation point gold in the stream chat or the Twitch chat. But you earn gold by following, auto-hosting, subscribing, tipping, and watching. Watching 10 minutes of the show gives you 10 gold.
Oh, so if I take exclamation point gold,
Uh-huh.
I have 460 gold.
There you go.
Nice.
And then the items, if you go to the stream element slash pernicious or backslash pernicious chronicles backslash store, it will bring you up with all the items that you can buy for the players. Don't buy yourself
Nice.
items.
Why
that a rule?
not?
I'm going to make it a rule. You can buy them for the other campaigns.
Yep.
But you can't.
Oh, we
buy-
can't even
But
buy them for our own party
but
members.
since they're not a part of this
Nope.
campaign.
You're currently in it. You are currently in it.
Oh,
I mean, let's be real here.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it like this. This is a good way to get your fans to buy you stuff, so you survive. Make sense?
totally.
Yep. I just need to work on getting some of those.
Yeah. Feed my loyal following to.
I mean, if it
Start
makes you feel
watching.
any better, I get a lot just because they want to see you guys like perish. But
Yeah.
Great.
Our
Yeah.
fans are cruel.
they can be.
Yep. Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So I mean, we'll go ahead and get right into it. You guys have woken up in the swamp. You actually only took an hour-long rest. So you took a short rest, but you got the benefits of a long rest because of that store-bought item.
Cool.
So it's only been an hour. Tekka is with you guys, and you're probably, what did I say last time? About an hour and a half into the swamp.
Yeah.
So you guys can easily travel back through and make it out, say mid-afternoon.
Okay.
Should
So-
suffice.
So Jess was harvesting some parts, if I recall.
Oh yeah, I wrote down what I got.
Okay. Just want to make sure that went through. I see no
Oh,
reason
yeah,
to stick around in the muck. somebody else
Roll
does.
20 updated, so I just remembered all my features and traits are gone, so I have to put them back in again.
Go for it.
They're not. They're not gone.
They're
They
not?
they put in a new setting with an advanced version.
Mhm.
You can turn the character sheet back to the simple one, and all your stuff comes back.
Oh, how do you do that?
There's a little tooltip at the bottom of features and traits that tells you how to do it.
Your data is a simple version. It can be enabled from the settings brackets gear tab of the character sheet. Okay, cool. I'll have a look at what I have in my thing first. Though.
Okay.
It just says hide of Destra-chan and 3 claws.
Correct. And if you remember, the claws you could use, they're kind of like
dagger.
dagger blades. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be kind of fun to make a dagger out of it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so we have 3 claws, and then I think it was enough hide to make 1 set of armor. Is that it?
Of hide armor, yes. But
Yeah.
you got to go through the whole process, drying it out and all
Yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of stuff. So it is possible. You might be able to take this and trade it, or use it.
Could commission it too.
You have a long voyage ahead of you as well.
That's true. Do it ourselves. Okay, well, like I said before, I don't think we have any reason to stick around unless Mina needed to look at some mushrooms or something. I think we're good to go.
I think we're good. I don't see a reason to stick around yet.
Who are you, and what have you done with me?
Shh, it's a
Gotta go
secret.
search for some mushrooms.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that she forged some mushrooms because that's what Mina would do.
Okay.
To be
Remember the
identified
most
later.
mindful for her as well.
Okay. I can do that.
So actually, do me a favor. Roll me a quick, just a d20 roll.
Boop, 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 boop. That is
That is a question mark.
not right. Boop.
All right. You managed to find and harvest 8 different types of mushrooms that she can experiment with and all that kind of fun stuff. Because she'll love it.
Okay. Yay.
Gives her something to do.
Right.
All right, so I carry Tekka. Is that the?
Tekka,
Well,
yes.
Yeah, I carry her back.
Okay. So you guys are just gonna head on through the swamp. You don't want to stop and look for anything.
I'll keep an eye out for something interesting, but I'm not looking
Well, they came through somewhere, right? Do we care about that?
No.
I only care about making sure nothing else shows up. To be
Right.
honest.
Right.
But only until I'm out of the swamp. I am going to change shape again. I'm not going to continue looking like an oversized version of the Kobold Chief. That would probably go down badly back in town.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go back to looking
Cultural
like
appropriation.
a fairly average human again.
Okay. All right. So you transform or you disguise yourself as a human.
Yep.
And now I know.
The same one I was when I was in town before.
Gotcha.
So they recognize me.
Now I know Rogar said something about the Destra-chan worrying about there being more. One of the things that Mina would have known when she did her nature check is that they are from the penumbra. The penumbra has these gateways that open up with the currents, the elemental currents that flow through the cosmos. Generally, as a rule, the gateways only open up in caves and caverns and mountainous regions, which you guys are days away from mountains.
Right.
So just keep that in the back of your mind if you want to pursue anything.
Like we're not going to be any caves in a swamp either. All right.
All right. So you guys are heading back through the swamp. Nothing out of the ordinary is going to pop up.
Yay.
I'm going to let you guys get through because the Dachshund, yeah, those things kind of did a number on you.
Yeah.
And actually, did you see that, Marie? Did you watch that episode? No, it whipped their ass.
Yeah.
So,
I
It
just
took
saw
two-
how many hit points I had left on Mina's sheet, and it's like, oh yeah.
Took two critical hits on me,
that's true.
which was rude.
Sorry. Okay, so you guys get back to the town. Like you start to come through the trees. You can see the town. You can see the smoke from the campfires and stuff, or from the stove fires, whatever you want to call them. And you see patiently waiting along the edge of one of the fields. Whose speaker is that?
Oh, it was my printer
Oh, no, you're good. It was just echoing. Is all.
printing.
No, I can hear my voice. That's what I was saying.
Oh,
So anyway, you see patiently waiting. There's a kobold farmer, and this is the one that you recognize to be the father of Tekka. And he sees you guys coming out of the swamp, and he starts hurriedly running towards you, because he can see in Rogar's arms that you have Tekka.
Right. I put her down on the ground and
Okay.
chariots of fire and everything.
And they run, they embrace. He picks her up because you remember she's only like 1.5 feet tall. And he's only 3 feet tall. And he comes up to you and he's just like, "Thank you." You can see like he's got this tear coming out of his eyes. I don't know what to do to repay you.
No need for repayment.
It's fine.
Just doing the right thing by knowing him.
And then he says, "Tonight, I talked to the chieftain and we feast. We have feast for you."
I'm not going to say no to free food.
Yeah, free food sounds great.
Dire rats all the way around.
I got no complaints about diuretes.
All right. So as you guys start walking towards the town, more and more kobolds start coming out, and they start like celebrating upon your arrival. Almost, you can see that if you remember his name, the kobold captain. He's used to getting this praise, so now he's like a little butthurt because you guys are getting all of the glory, and you didn't even win. So you see him; he's just kind of like got his head down, and then one of the other kobolds come up and they say something to him, and he just kind of shakes his head yes, and then starts cheering for you guys.
Yeah. So say hello to Scond, and tell him it's a good game, and try and cheer him up a bit. Yeah, we remember his name. He can be pleased.
Fair enough. Yes, he would definitely be pleased. Clemens, remember my name?
Yeah.
No, sorry, he's got like a deep voice for a kobold. So anyway, the chieftain comes out and he greets you, offers a feast for you and anything in town that you would like to see.
Like to see?
Well, if you guys actually told him that you wanted to open up like trade or like just any kind of those services, and he opens up his town to you, his village to you.
Oh.
Yep.
Cool.
You guys defeated the Destrichan just because you made it back alive. He can see that your battle wounds. Otherwise, you wouldn't have made it back. So they trust you.
I mean, we saved the child, so.
Valid point. All right. So he tells you that it's probably going to be dusk before the feast is ready, but everybody they're starting to build a large bonfire in the middle of the village, and getting everything ready for all of this.
Getting everything ready to burn the sacrifice.
They're all like they're chanting, they're dancing, they're having a good time. They're happy kobolds.
Yeah, there's a large wicker man in the background. Cool.
And it looks like an average human.
Excellent. Good job. I can look like something different, isn't it?
Can I ask the chief, like, if there's anything he thinks is of interest in the town that we should have a look at, just like sightseeing? Do they have anything cool?
We'll have sheep.
Nice.
Sheep.
Sheep are cool. I can turn into a sheep. It's great.
You turn sheep?
I can turn into a sheep.
Can I see?
Sure, I'll expend a wild shape because I had a long rest. No.
He's and like, so how big is this sheep when you turn into it?
I want it to be like a big, impressive sheep with big curling horns and like same coloured fur as my feathers, so sort of like a cream white colour.
Gotcha. Nice. Okay, so you turn into a sheep, and his eyes just like just open wide, like he's so impressed with this, and he starts like clapping. He's like, "Horses!" And he like leans in towards you, and he says, "Can I ride you?"
I'll like nod my head in agreement. He can ride me.
Oh, yes.
But when he gets on me, I'm gonna turn from a sheep into a bear.
Even more impressive. So he hops on the back of you, and then all of a sudden you just turn into this hulking. Is it a brown bear, black bear?
Oh, it's like I think it's a brown bear. Let me check stats. It's a brown bear. Yes.
So you turn into a brown bear, and he like you can feel him. At first, when he hopped on the back of you, he grabbed hold of your wool. And then when you turned into the bear, his grip clenched tighter because he didn't want to fall off. and he kind of like he looks down and he says, "Can you roar?"
I'll do a big bear roar for him.
So you roar very loud, and he's just like, so he's having the time of his life right now.
Cool. Yeah. I'll just chill as a bear until it turns off, like runs out. I can't remember how long it is.
I think it's an hour.
Druid level. I think it's something to do with the level. So I'm level 4, so something. I think it's 4. I'm not sure.
Sure.
So he's back here on the back of the bear, and Arkin he looks at you and he says, "Now, what do you want to see in my town?" And he's got his chest is out. He's holding his spear now. He's holding on with one hand because he still doesn't want to fall. And he's just watching the other kobolds as they walk by and marvel at his the bear that he's on top of. And it's a very tame bear. And then he's not swiping at anyone. Everybody's like, at first they were scared, but they see the chief has subdued this bear, and they're just in awe of him.
Yep. Ask him, has he got a sort of a market or somewhere to trade that perhaps we could get people from the ship to come and negotiate terms? And
the sheep might be good. We're going to be cold.
Yeah,
fair enough. He tells you that they do have somewhat of a trader that collects things, but they also have the blacksmith.
I think the main stuff we needed was like warm clothes because winter was winter was on the way and the people were going to be cold on the ship, and we needed like food and water. So that's sort of the main things. So that's probably the trader.
Okay.
Oh, winter is coming.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Brace yourself. Winter is coming.
Oh.
I just had a look in the player's handbook, and I can stay beast shaped for half my druid levels, so 2 hours.
No.
Okay. So you're gonna stay? You're gonna like let him stay on top of you for the next 2 hours?
When I turn back, I'm just imagining him like piggybacking me instead.
You gotta like take off in flight.
I mean, he's tiny. He's not gonna be heavy.
All right, so you guys, he directs you to a part of the town, and it's a little makeshift building, as you remember how these buildings looked before. And it's actually the one next to the blacksmith. You can hear someone banging away on metal, which, once again, is odd because you've yet to see an actual metal weapon or metal armors or any of those kinds of things.
Oops.
And all the metal's kind of gone. So, I think it's worth sticking your head in the blacksmith's door and seeing what they're hammering on and what they're making stuff out of.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you look inside of this. You've seen blacksmith shops before. You've seen how impressive they are. They have the stonework, fire pit, melting down various metals and stuff, and then turning them into molds and all that kind of stuff. This one is. It seems like the kobold that's in there is doing their best. When she turns to you, you see that it's a female kobold, and she's covered in scales with a bluish hue. She has a small horn protruding on the top of her snout, resonating like a blue draconic heritage. And while this may be alarming at first because of the nature of Blue Dragon, she stares at you with very compassionate orange-colored eyes.
Yeah.
And she is wearing kind of like kobolds don't have the features of humans, but you can still tell she's female. And she's wearing kind of like a hide tunic. And she turns at you and... God, I should have thought about this beforehand. How the heck am I going to do a female kobold voice?
Very carefully.
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, they're lizard people, so they probably all sound kind of similar.
Or she's like even sounds more gruff.
Yeah. Well, often a lot of with reptilian species, the females are bigger, stronger, and sort of
Yep.
they're larger.
What I was gonna say.
Fair enough. She turns to you, but she's very, like I said, she has these very compassionate looking eyes, and she says, "Yes, how can I help you?"
Good evening. My name is Arkan. I'm here from the ship, and I was wondering if you would be able to help us with some trade.
You're the ones that saved Tekka, are you not?
Yes, that's us.
Use travels fast.
My name is Kane Muckfeather.
Just write that down.
It's K apostrophe Ney Muckfeather, Mukfeather.
Cool.
So yes.
Now, give me a quick perception check.
Okay.
My strongest stat.
Well, you're actually a bear currently.
Oh, I retain my mental stats.
No.
So wisdom.
Oh,
and
did you actually go as a bear?
Well, I guess unless it's worn off.
Graham nailed it for you guys. Oh wow, look at these nat 20s.
Yay!
Rogar, did you go in there with them?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I just assumed we were all still together.
Fair enough. It's very easy to notice that when you walk in, you see that she has a blacksmith hammer in her hand, clearly, and she had been banging on an anvil. And it looks like she's making some kind of metal. At this point, it looks just like a metal strip with the shape of a sword, but it's far from being complete. And over to the right of her and her smelter is a large, actually several large chunks of iron ore.
So I will. So, so yes, I am Arkan. These are my companions, Rogar, Kree, and Mina.
When he says Kree, I'm gonna like wave with a bear paw.
Our other friend Balefire is lurking somewhere outside.
In a tree.
Yeah, tree.
He's in a tree somewhere.
You know, we were looking for help replacing the armaments on the ship. We used to have some ballistas. Unfortunately, they had a bit of an accident. But I notice you've got a lot of iron ore here. Do you have any mines?
Well, we've only recently discovered them. Yes, there is a location. But as you can see, this is my first experiment with them. I'm not sure I could help you with the other things. But I can show you the location if you'd like.
That would be good. Perhaps our colleagues on the ship could also offer some expertise as part of the trade. They come from a large city on the other side of the continent, and whilst they know what they're doing, they don't have huge amounts of metal. But perhaps you could help each other out. You know, we could provide knowledge and training, and more gold and gems, and you might be able to help us, with food and iron.
Well, that would certainly be an improvement to our situation. However, it might be up to the chief to make that decision. But I can show you where the mine is.
I'll look round to everyone else at this point, and shall we go and have a look?
Just so you know, your mic is a little quiet.
Quiet. Is that any better, or
What do you guys think?
better or
He's a
worse?
bit quiet, but I can still hear fine.
Okay, good deal.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll up the boost.
Just yell.
Yeah.
Wake your neighbors.
Yeah,
Wake your neighbors. It's not midnight.
yeah, yeah. My neighbours snore far too loud, so I don't care.
Do we have any reason to go?
Well, not necessarily right now, but iron is very rare since the onslaught. Gold is worthless, and
Right. I'm just saying us.
well,
I don't know about you guys, but like if you gave me a chunk of iron ore,
You're just gonna throw
it's
it at
heavy.
someone?
Yeah. It's heavy.
yeah. Well, we were asked to come and do the trade negotiations.
I guess we could see how big it is.
Yeah.
I might go and try to figure out these mushrooms.
Okay. So you're just gonna go off into the trees by yourself?
Yeah,
Good deal. That's something Mina would do.
kind of figured. She doesn't seem the type of person who would be interested in figuring out where iron comes from.
I don't know. It depends if it sparkles or not.
Yeah. Probably not as ore. It's just like dirty and red.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
So she starts to lead you guys out of the blacksmith shop and takes you along the edge of the woods to see. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's actually a mark.
Hey, there it is.
there.
I see it.
Yeah.
And she takes you to the entrance of this. It's not a man-made structure or anything. It's a naturally formed cave. And basically, you walk in, and it's not even that deep. It's probably goes in about 20 feet, and there's just literally like chunks of iron ore like all over the ground, and like it's fallen out of the walls, and it's covered in it. Like they haven't even attempted to mine it.
Wow.
Are there any tracks of the Destrachons?
Give me a I tell you what, give me an investigate.
Can I do one too?
Sure. Bear paws.
Yeah.
Oh, the chief's on your back.
Yeah. Arkan's not really looking at this. Arkan's just taking in all of the iron ore, and you can kind of see the dollar signs going round behind his eyes a little bit. He knows how much this is worth.
Scrooge McDuck.
So, did you roll? I didn't see a roll. Oh,
Yeah,
yes, I did.
I
Oh, I see
rolled.
it. Yeah, I can look at my damn screen. It's over here. Oh, I got stuff. Anyway, you do not see any Destrachan tracks. Destrachan.
That's good.
Actually, and the chieftain looks at you and says, "Oh, this things. She wanted to start experimenting, so we let her, and all that loud racketness. But she
Was he
thinks
there
she's.
when?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was going to say, was he on my back when they were having the discussion about trade of like?
Yep, this whole time.
I when he sort of talks about how the iron is sort of useless, I take the sword, my sword out of my sheath, and I like show it to him.
Okay.
And
You get that from that.
if you know what you're doing.
I'll probably turn back as well.
It's like, so yeah, I'll repeat to him then what we said to the blacksmith, and go, yes, the people on the ship can bring people who can teach you how to do this.
I'm sorry. He says, "Let me think about it. You offer more shiny things. I do. We have.
We offer you the ability to make the shiny things.
No, not too much work.
I'm sure that we could come to something that was acceptable. You know, I'll have to speak to the captain on the ship and see what they can do. But yes,
Who's his captain? Is he your chief?
he would be the chief for the trade. He's in command of the ship. He's on the boat at the moment.
Chief of the ship.
And he leans into Cree. He says, "I'm going to need you a bit longer for when your chief comes."
I'll just sort of nod. Thing is, though, I can't speak as a bear, but I don't know how long it took us to get to the cave, and how long I was parading around as a bear.
I'd say the most really 30 minutes or so.
Oh, okay, cool. I've got an hour and a half left then.
Yeah.
Okay. So the ship is just offshore. Can we? Is the captain still on the deck?
So you guys actually want to go back to the ships?
No, I want to see if the captain's on the deck. Can I make him out?
Roll a quick. Let's go perception.
Okay, I'm hoping that he's going to be somewhere useful, like near the steering wheel. But we'll see.
That would be uber convenient.
Yes, it would.
You do not see him.
Yeah, can I see anyone?
Not with that roll.
Yeah. Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get.
How deep does this cave go?
Not far. It goes in like 20 feet or so. If you can make your way around the chunks of iron ore.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If you guys want to catch Bellfire up while I get his camera rolling, feel free to. Either that, or we can just pretend he was in a tree this entire time and really has no idea what's going on.
Well, not too much
That's
has
completely up
happened.
to y'all.
So we came back to town. They were all happy we did it. So we're about to have a feast. But then we talked to the blacksmith and there's actually an iron mine, like right next door. So we're just taking a look at it and we're talking about trade stuff. That's all.
And
Oh, cool.
I'm identifying mushrooms
Yes.
in the
Yes.
forest.
I'm a bear and being ridden by the chief.
That's actually probably the most important thing that happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Alright.
valid point. So yeah,
Sounds
so
like a lot of
welcome.
fun.
I see you're trying to impress people today, showing off the guns.
No, but I am upset because I just tried to open up my sweet tea and the thing like broke.
See,
Oh,
you don't even know your own strength, man.
That's just upsetting. I wanted sweet tea.
You
There
can
it
still
goes.
get it. Hey,
Got it.
nice.
Sweet tea is life.
All right,
Mm.
good to
Can't
go.
believe you guys get tea from a can. Jeez.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, tea comes in cans. What the hell?
Arizona sweet tea does.
Iced tea comes in cans.
I like
Iced tea.
both.
No, you make iced tea with the pitcher.
Anyway, okay, so they are in this cave. Arkin is looking out across the horizon at the ships, but you don't see movement on the deck.
Okay. Can I see our crew of guys by the rowboat?
Did you take any?
Yeah, they rowed us ashore and we told them to wait.
No, you don't.
Oh, God.
We can get them later. It doesn't need to be right now.
Yeah, but if we're going to get the captain to come ashore, then someone needs to tell them, but I can't tell them without being able to see them.
Well, we can do it later.
Okay.
We're in no rush.
It would take like 2 seconds for the bear to travel the distance. Just
Bear's movement speed is still 30 feet, I think.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
40.
it's a fair way out to sea as well. They'd have to
Yeah.
swim.
It's 40 feet, and I think the rules are for swimming is half your movement speed, so it would.
well, I was just saying the bear could go to the guys at the rowboat,
Yeah,
but then bear can't speak, so
yeah. I'm also faster as a bird.
But the chief does want you to be a bear
Yeah, I'm gonna
when the
stay the
captain
bear.
comes ashore.
He wants to look impressive, but I have a feeling that the captain might realize that maybe that bear is the druid.
Yeah, but we've only got an hour and a half of the bear left, so
Yeah.
Just
Also, I
walk.
might as well use it. 'cause
It's
I've
like
already
right there.
both my wild
Yeah.
shapes for today until I have a long rest, so I might as well stay as a bear for as long as possible.
I guess we'll head down to the dock then.
Mhm.
Okay. You guys start heading down to the dock, and you get to your rowboats, but you don't see the crew anywhere.
Is the ship still out there?
Which ships?
Big ship. And the
Okay.
little ship.
Yeah, well, the 2 ships are still out there, but like I said, you don't see the crew anymore. You just see the rowboats.
Okay, but they're still on the dock, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, where'd they go? They're not within sight, are they?
The chieftain looks down from his bear mount and says, they're in tavern.
Ah,
They are inebriated.
ah. Did you give them the fruit?
Well, the name of our brewmaster is Crux Stonehunter. No, I'm sorry, I'm Crux Stonehunter. Dragox Greencrack is his name. He's an orc, and he makes orc ale. Kobolds don't drink orc ale. It's pretty potent stuff.
I'm
So-
feeling like Orgale might kill a kobold.
So, it's very likely they unconscious.
Ah,
So he doesn't get much business around here.
Well, no, he has kobold ale too.
No, okay.
He kind of like watered it down for us. It tastes okay. I've had better. I'm the chief, you know. I get special treatment.
He's got high taste.
All right, well, let's go make sure they're still alive.
So you guys are gonna head over to the tavern,
Yeah.
Still in the woods.
playing with mushrooms.
Yes.
All right. So you guys head into it's actually the first building whenever you come off to the docks. Like you come off and you go down their little makeshift street, as it were, and it's the larger building that's on the right. Actually, I think you guys might have heard the commotion inside of it when you came through.
Yeah.
Maybe. So when you walk in, it smells like really bad in there. It smells like dried vomit. It just like radiates with just this disgusting smell. It's almost like it permeates your skin and sticks with you. So you see this orc-looking fella behind the bar as you walk in. It's actually when you walk in, he's straight back. He's got this grayish skin, long black scraggly hair, these tusks that come up through, but one of them is broken off. And he sees you enter, and you actually notice that there are your sailors are actually passed out. One's hanging on the bar, and then one's laying on the floor. And his face is in something. You're not quite sure what it is, but there's flies buzzing around it. And you see him, he's cleaning out a mug, and he looks up at you and he says, "Hello there. You come to try some of my ale?"
The bear nods.
Wait, damn it, I forgot about the phone. Really?
I'm just updating my character sheet so it actually looks nice.
They taking the batteries out of the phone.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to double check on the crew to make sure that they're still breathing, that they're not going to drown in their own vomit.
They are alive. They're just unconscious.
Balefire would take him up on his offer for a glass of ale.
Oh yeah, okay. Another paying customer. Here you go.
Wait, what's the payment in?
I'm sorry?
What's the payment in?
That is a very good question. He says, "What can you offer me?" I'm sorry, what's an
1 second. How about a steel nugget?
Interesting. You're talking about like a the little flakes of steel?
I got gems and steel from the Dragon Horde, so
Okay.
like a small piece of steel from that.
Gotcha. He takes the steel and he looks at you and says, "What am I gonna do with this?"
Trade it to the blacksmith or something.
Balefire will hear Arkan in his head, saying they don't really know what to do with iron and steel, but these guys still seem to value gold and gems. You might get further with one of them.
And he sees in your bag. He says, "What's that sparkly thing there?"
I'll pull out a very shiny gold coin.
No. That red-looking thing.
That would be a... Oh gosh, I just blanked on my name. Ruby, there it is.
I'll take that, and I'll give you 3 mugs of ale.
Okay, deal.
Outstanding. And he goes back, pours this grayish-looking liquid into some mugs and brings it to you.
I take one and pass one down to the bear,
Bear drinks it.
and I kind of tap it before the bear drinks it and drink it with her.
Drinking contest with the bear.
Yeah, is the third one still there?
Yeah.
May I?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Do it.
So Arkan's going to be a jerk. Because of the way his disguise works, he's not actually going to drink it. He's going to kind of subtly pour it down his shirt, but no one will be able to see it getting wet because he's disguised.
Won't they hear it?
That's just a waste.
Yeah. Did you watch last night? Or did you see the passed out sailors?
All right. So you just chug the whole thing. All right.
I'm gonna do it too.
So the bear. Okay. Now, one thing I need to explain about this is the taste of it. This is going to be disgusting, but it tastes and burns like vomit. It almost like eats at your esophagus, and it gives you that. Yeah, and it smells horrid. Give me a quick Constitution save.
As a bear, that's +3.
Outstanding. $14, nice, and a 12. So you chug it down, and you go like you're gonna throw up, but you actually manage to keep it in.
Cool.
Stronger than a sailor.
I mean, I'm a bear, so.
He looks.
I was stronger than the bear.
He looks at Belfire, and he looks at the bear at the end of the aisle, or the end of the tavern. Who's that tapping on something?
I'm eating something, sorry.
Oh, is that
I'll
you?
stop.
What was that?
I'm chewing.
Oh no, you're good. I just didn't know what it was.
No, it sounds like someone's like crinkling a water bottle.
Yeah, it sounds like someone's got like a plastic bag and it's just squishing it.
I think it's Marie over there. Anyway, you go to
Doing anything.
Relax. I'm joking.
I'm playing Rick and Morty.
Anywho,
You're supposed to be playing D&D.
The Dragos looks at you, Belfire, and he says, "I thought I'd put some hair on your chest, son."
I have plenty of hair on my chest at the moment.
That's why I didn't say anything to the bear.
How many do these gentlemen have?
I laughed and said, "You know, sir, I think I might have over 100 years on you," and winked at him.
Do you want me to roll a deception check for Arkan, or can I get away with the sort of like?
Actually, yeah, that would. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
And see if it looks like you're like peeing in the floor.
Dribbling.
14. Well, yeah, Belfire sees it. Let's see if he sees it.
I like glare at him like that was such a waste.
My passive perception is 17, so the bear sees all.
Well, the bear probably sees it like running down his leg.
Yeah.
Or like dripping at the floor at the base of its leg.
He was watching Belfire the whole time. He was waiting for Belfire to lose it, but you never did.
So I'm just going to stand there totally fine, but I'm going to change the disguise slightly, and I'm just going to make the hair on the chest grow.
Nice.
Wait, what do you look like right now? Do you still look like the giant Kobold?
No, I look like a sort of a fairly average to well-built human. I'm the same human I was when we came ashore.
Gotcha.
How many drinks did the men have?
About a half a cup.
Well, we should probably get them back to the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't know. Inebriation
supposed to
and
get us
shit
back to the
probably
ship.
isn't a good idea.
All right. So you guys start dragging them out of the ship, or I'm sorry, to the ship. Get them into the rowboats, and now you guys are. Actually, at this point, Kree, you have reverted back to your Aarakocra self.
Okay, cool. I'll still give the chief a piggyback ride if he wants it, but it won't look quite so impressive.
He crawls down and he says, Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to ride you.
No, it's fine. I mean, being a bear's cool. You basically weigh nothing, so.
And he says, now remember, you have 2 hours before dinner.
Oh yeah.
The feast.
Before.
Celebration feast.
Yep.
All right, so you guys can hop in the rowboats if you want to.
Okay. And it's after the feast that we're gonna go to the mine to get the steel, right?
We've been to the mine. It's very small, but there's a lot of iron.
Or
Yeah.
iron. Did we mine it yet?
It's literally just on
Or
the
we have
floor.
no use for it.
You don't even really have to mine it. Like there was just chunks of it on the floor anyway.
Yeah.
So what's the game plan then? I thought we needed to get it so that way the blacksmith can make stuff for us.
The blacksmith doesn't know what they're doing, so our plan was we'll
Yeah.
trade them knowledge of how to do blacksmithing, and maybe some shiny stuff, and they will give us the food and the clothes and the water and maybe the ballistas we need, and they'll be able to give us some iron ore as well. But they'll need to speak to our ship captain to sort out their trade deal.
Okay. Let's trade some of their shiny stuff, because I feel like Balefire is only giving away his shiny stuff right now.
Yep.
Your
I
shiny
don't have
stuff is our shiny stuff.
Stop being so greedy, Bellfire.
Balefire was on that. Got it. I like shiny stuff too, okay?
Yeah.
Be like Mina. Like mushrooms.
No, Mina likes mushrooms. I like shiny stuff, okay?
Yep.
All right, so you guys are going to get into the rowboat and head over to the ship. Okay. The ship. All right, so you guys are getting back to the ship, and you can see now there is, as you're heading back, there's a commotion on the deck. They're saying that you guys are returning, so people are starting to come to the top deck of the ship.
Yeah.
You guys get a ladder lowered to you. You get up, and you can see Kierbow is behind the sting wheel. What the hell is it called? Helm? Yeah.
Helm.
Helm.
That's helm.
All right, but that's where he is. So he sees you guys coming back up, and you see the sailors kind of doing just their thing. Over to the left of him, you see the captain of the other ship. And now the ships are actually closer together, so that way they have this the little bridge going across, so they can travel back and forth between the ships. But they are anchored, so they're just kind of floating there.
Yeah.
So he sees you guys coming, and he looks at you and says, "What news do you have?"
I have excellent news. However, this trading route may be more lucrative than you thought, but they will need some form of payment in. They seem to like rubies, but gold or other shiny things is their preferred currency.
So, so he looks at you and he says, "Really? What do you mean, more lucrative?"
Well, they have sheep, which will be able to cover certainly the food and the warm clothing.
Wait, good God, man, why do you smell like that?
It's a long story. However, they have an iron mine.
And he like perks up for a second. Iron.
Yep, a brand new mine. Seems very rich.
And they don't use it for anything.
Yep.
Where is it?
It's ashore. The blacksmith doesn't really know what they're doing, but they would be happy to trade the iron. They don't really see it as having much worth.
Interesting. So, these creatures, what did you call them?
Kobolds.
Kobolds. Kobolds. Well, we heard a lot of commotion. We heard a horn. And what was all of that about?
Yeah. There are other creatures that live in the swamp. They are large reptilian predators. They're very dangerous. We fought 2 of them and we were only just able to overcome them.
Did you see any more of them?
We didn't see any more of them. However, we know that they seem to have a population in the swamp. There may be more.
Mm-hmm. Mina pointed out that they're from the penumbra, so I'm assuming that they come through some sort of portal somewhere, so
Yeah.
it must be sort of nearby.
Interesting. Now, these kobolds, do they have any defenses? Or any defenses against them? Or, tell me about them. I'm fascinated.
I mean, they had an alarm bell and all went running and hiding as soon as it went off, so I'm not sure they have anything more than hiding as a defense.
Can I insight check him?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I want to make sure he's not some like murderous
Oh yeah, he's gonna like kill them.
douche that's just gonna kill the kobolds and take all the iron.
Sure. Yeah, give him.
I have to leave you guys, so
Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm
it's
sorry.
6:30.
You're only here for an hour.
Later. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Might as well. Kree is rolling badly today.
Did you roll a 20 like 2 rolls ago?
Did I? I don't think
I
that was
believe
me.
you did, actually. Yes.
Yeah,
I think you
no,
did.
she had 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
that
I just
was
remember
me.
we got 2 20s in a row.
Yeah,
No.
that's true. Okay, so insight-wise, he seems very intrigued. I know you're trying to pick up on any kind of feelings or any kind of body language and all that stuff. He does seem excited when you talk about the iron. Outside of that, you're kind of uncertain.
Okay.
So I'll tell you, they seem to be fairly well defended. It's a mixed population of kobolds and orcs. I certainly wouldn't want to fight their orcs.
Interesting. How many orcs do you think there are?
I saw a good few.
But it shouldn't be an issue as long as we give them an appropriate deal.
As I say, they don't really value the iron. They'd be happy to trade knowledge for iron. We could probably take a good couple of loads now on the promise that when we come back, we'll bring a couple of blacksmiths and show them how to use it, and you'll be able to keep shipping iron back to the capital.
Honestly, they're not even that interested in the knowledge. Only the I already forgot her name.
Only the blacksmith is.
Yeah, the chief doesn't care. He actually thinks it's worthless.
You see him. He looks to his right to the other captain and kind of nods his head, and he turns and starts to walk down the deck of the ship in this direction.
Okay.
So, are you going back there anytime soon?
Wait, I thought he walked off.
Yeah. So we are going back. You've been invited back as well. We saved a child while we were there, and they're holding a feast in our honor tonight. They want to speak to you. They see you as our chieftain, so they want to negotiate the trade deal with you.
Interesting. Now you say a feast.
Yes.
What the hell is going on?
So, we're all invited, are we?
No, we're invited, and you are invited.
What's going on?
While we're doing this, can I cast Detect Thoughts?
He gets a roll against that, correct?
Nope.
No.
He only gets a roll against it if I want to press deeply, and I don't want to press deeply. I just want to skim his surface thoughts so he doesn't know I'm doing it. But the way that we have the questions and the conversations, that will affect what's on his surface thoughts.
You are correct.
So, and what are all these other people doing gathering around him?
You wanna go over there to the edge and look?
I mean, can we not see?
From where you are, you see the commotion from the other captain. You can't hear what they're doing. It drops off about probably about 8 to 10 feet
Oh, okay.
to the next deck.
Yeah, I'll take a peek over the ledge.
All right, so you're gonna move over there to that area.
Oh, you want? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just sort of step behind Kree to like right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Rogar, when you look over, you see them. You see this man. He's whispering something to them, and then you see people starting to go down below. They're starting to grab things, and they're starting to lower the rowboats into the water. You see them grabbing their shields and swords, and they start to put on armor. When you cast Detect Thoughts, Arkin, you immediately realize that he is going to enslave the entire Kobold Village to mine this iron.
Dick.
Simply because he does not want to share with Serenity.
Aha.
This is Kobold?
Yeah.
And where do we find this guy?
He found you, remember?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I was here the week that we found him.
Oh, it was in Leverus. Remember the ships you guys were scrying in the tower? The
Right.
Mindflayer's
Okay.
tower. And then you guys
Yeah.
saw the ships, and they were headed towards Leverus. Actually, Kree's family is ones that noticed them heading in that direction. And you guys tracked him down. You made a deal with him. Arkin had a knight. The female elf had a knight with Kierbow, and he was distraught about that. And this may have been the reason that his mind is twisted now, because he lost his love. He's depressed. He has nothing else to live for.
So naturally, people just turn to enslavement.
Yes, and greed. And now he can take whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Kierbow.
Arkin's going to use his message to flash what Kirbow's thinking to the rest of the group, so they will know what's on Kirbow's mind.
How many people are we looking at that are armed?
They are quickly putting on chainmail, carrying shields. At the current moment, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 around this this other ship captain, and then on the other ship, you can see there's movement on that deck as well.
Are
many
we
rowboats are there?
telepathically linked or not? Like if I think something, would you be able to hear it?
No, I can just flash messages to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna look at you, Arkin.
Yep.
And then just sort of like glance at everybody else. So, are we in agreement?
Arkin's going to nod at you.
Priel nod.
Balefire cast message cantrip to everybody, so he can everyone can communicate back and forth with him, and he can relay everyone's messages telepathically.
Oh, nice. You're like a walkie-talkie.
Basically.
Okay. Well, this has got to stop right this second.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna go walk over to that crowd over there and cast Thunderwave, knock them off the ship. So
I'm not even gonna.
I'll be right back.
I say wait. If we're gonna strike, we should all get in position to take them out at the same time.
So before you get a chance to move, Kierbow looks at you, Arkin, and he says, "Where are you going? Why do you look suspicious all of a sudden?"
Arkin is going to change form into the elven woman.
Man, I wanted them to walk over there.
And is going to say, well, I thought we've got an hour and a half. We could perhaps go below.
Is that an innuendo and in a directions to below the ship?
Give me a quick persuasion.
Persuasion or deception, because I'm lying through my teeth. It doesn't matter, it's the same stat, to be fair, but...
Do you have proficiency in either?
Persuasion.
In both.
Holy crap.
Damn it!
Oh, man.
Ah.
Wow. Hold on.
Mhm.
Ah,
As
God
soon
damn it.
as you do that,
He's
this
like-
rage flashes across his face, and he lunges towards you. Roll initiative.
Shit.
Hold on. Wait.
Click on that little.
Yeah, let me clear real quick. Okay. Now we're gonna roll initiative. And
Ooh, nice.
See, now you're rolling good.
Yep, when it matters.
I'm not.
Thing is, though, I didn't know combat was going to happen, so I haven't finished preparing my spells.
I'm on a 3, but it didn't roll like...
okay.
Yeah, you'll need to put me down to 3.
And
Hey,
also,
Kree, I matched you.
Woohoo! High five.
Jacob just bought a random scroll for Rogar. So we'll get to that in just a second.
Thank you, Jacob.
Quick question. My amount of spells I can prepare is my level plus modifier, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 4. I can prepare 9 spells.
Give me 1 second, guys.
9 spells?
9, yeah. So my level is 4, and my wisdom is 20.
Oh, nice. I didn't know you had 20 wisdom.
Yep,
Solid.
I'm a wise owl.
Awesome.
All right, is everybody in? You said 3 on yours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I go down to 3.
Now, real quick, I'm sorry, go ahead, Belfire.
I was gonna say, before the combat starts, can we figure out what that last potion did?
I knew you were going to ask me that. Yeah, we'll do that because I want Rogar to roll his scroll.
If you're
What am I rolling?
doing scrolls on potions, I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
I saw him get the scroll, so I figured that'd be a good opportunity to bring it up.
He just, a scroll appeared in his pocket. He's got like a coat of useful scrolls or something.
What do I roll?
Oh, sorry. Give me a D4 first.
Wait, who?
Rogar.
Okay.
Now give me a D100. $27. That's a bummer.
Really?
Yeah. It's a, you know what? I'm going to up this up. I'm going to up it. It is a scroll of Snaring Strike.
Cool.
All right. Potion. Label on container. Oh, you're eating noodles. That's what that is. 38. Okay, so there's a liquid inside of your bottle, but the only thing that's on the label, it says that it is a coupon for a free potion.
Wait, what?
Let's see. I want to see what this effect is and if it has a side effect. This is going to be fun. You want to drink it?
What's the liquid look like?
Interesting. Okay. The liquid itself, you have to remember these numbers too. It is in a square glass bottle. It has a bluish color to it with there's a when you swear that whenever you hold the bottle into the light and you look at it inside of this blue liquid, you can vaguely see the shape of a spider.
Ooh, I know what it is.
That means nothing to me.
And then as it stands right now, you don't know what it smells and tastes like, unless you just want to plop the thing.
So you know, there's a spider. My first thought's gonna be some type of poison.
Yeah. Or you know that imp in a bottle you had last time.
Yeah.
A spider in a bottle.
I could metagame and guess what it is, but
Spider grenade.
going to be a good player and not do that.
Yeah. No. Don't tell me y'all's thoughts on it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kree, you're up.
Sorry, I'm still doing spells. Can I go second?
Sure.
Because we got the same initiative.
Belfar.
Okay, so it's my turn.
Yes, sir.
And so he's lunging at him.
Yeah, he's lunging at him with his hands out like he's infuriated because the love of his life has abandoned him, and then all of a sudden it starts, just appears out of nowhere and starts giving demands, or at least in his eyes, it's demands.
Yeah,
that's the shadowy person right here.
That is correct. That is Captain Kierbow.
Well, we rolled initiative, but the rest of his crewmen don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna look to the right and stick my foot out to trip him.
Oh, they hear him scream.
Okay.
Ah!
I was gonna put my foot out to trip him for my. Can I do that as my movement and then hold my action?
No, to try and trip him is gonna be.
That would be my action.
Yeah.
Can I use my bonus action and hold my regular action? Is that allowed?
Are you going to set a trigger for your action?
Yes.
What's the trigger?
Should what the captain do become anything lethal, then I will act. So what my thought is, I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike, but I'm not going to use it against him unless it looks like he's actually trying to attack him for lethal damage.
I'll allow it. What are you going to cast it on?
That's a good question. My rapier.
Okay, so you just pull out your rapier, cast Ensnaring Strike on it.
I'm not gonna pull out the rapier. I'm gonna grab it, and when I grab the handle, that's how I'm gonna cast it. And I'm gonna get ready that should he go to do it, I'll withdraw and hit him with it.
Okay. God, if there was any one time I wanted you to roll a 1, it would be when you tried to attack him. You Ensnaring Strike yourself. That is so what I'm hoping for. All right, Kree, you're up.
Okay, my spells are ready now. I'm gonna first just fly completely vertically, 50 feet up into the air.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hold person, the captain.
Okay.
So he needs to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. And my spell save, I believe, is 15.
All right, Captain Kierbow. Do this. Where is wisdom, right?
Yep.
And he fails.
Nice.
But
Okay,
he is
so
held.
at the end of each of his turns, he can make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
But he's paralyzed now.
So he goes to lunge out towards, at the moment, an elf woman, and just freezes in place.
Mm-hmm.
Good
And
deal.
from up in the air, I'll just be like, get him!
Okay, so seeing this commotion, hearing the words "get him," the sailors start rushing up. And here we go. The first one rushes up. I apologize, this is going to take a second.
While you do that, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Enjoy.
Thanks.
It lunges towards this elven lady that they have never seen before. Swings with an 11. Does that hit your armor class?
I will have to check. I don't think it does. Yes, it does. I have armor of 11, so it just hits.
All right, and he does. Swings wildly and hits you for 2 piercing damage with a short
Okay.
All right, this one, 5, 10, 15. I think he can get here. Can't even see.
I'll do right back as well.
Sorry, right backs is not allowed.
Okay.
7 is not gonna. Oh, Mina's not even here. I tell you what, Graham, I'm gonna let you take control of Mina real quick.
Okay.
Can you do that?
I guess. I mean, she just shoots things with crossbow bolts and inflicts side points on them. So
Fair enough. That's a valid
Yeah.
point. So let's do this. Mina. Where is Graham? There you are. Graham. Where's your name?
it should be in there as
There you go.
Graham/Arkan.
Yep, I found it. It was hidden on the bottom. Okay, that one takes a swipe at her and is going to miss with an 8. The rest, let's see, this one's going to run up here, take a swipe at Rogar. 13. Does a 13 hit your armor class? Rogar.
I return.
It does not.
Okay. Welcome back.
Anyone dead?
Yes.
At this current moment, no.
Just you.
Yeah, I just died. No biggie.
They really like you guys. And I keep moving my boots because I put them on the same layer. Do. That is. What is Mina's armor class?
Mina's armor class is 12.
We should get her some armor.
Should get both of them armor.
Oh, by the way, do you want me to read the conditions of being paralyzed?
That's 12 wearing armor, Andy.
What armor is she wearing?
Leather.
Because Patrick, when someone's paralyzed,
Shit.
attack rolls have advantage, and any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Say that one more time.
The conditions of being paralyzed, so hold person.
Yeah.
A paralyzed creature is incapacitated and can't move or speak. The creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Gotcha. Okay, fun stuff. We are moving. That one's gonna go across. At least I say he's gonna go across.
Can they stand on water?
I gotta put him there. I had to put the ladder up on the map. All right, this captain's go. He is going to whip out a hand crossbow and take a shot. Does a 15 hit your armor class, Arkan? Oh, I'm sorry, not Arkan, Rogar.
Nope.
Nope, good deal. I'm actually gonna put him there. And it is Kirbow's go. He makes a will save, right?
At
Crap.
the end of his go, yeah.
I used the wrong one for the captain. Damn it. Well, he can't move.
He just needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
20.
Oh yeah, he's broken.
Okay.
Out of
He is
person.
out of hold person.
Damn it, but he's ways to go though. So.
Yep. And is now on Rogar.
Where was Mina's go?
You know what?
Oh,
Nobody
shit.
ever rolled for her. You want to give it a go real quick?
Yeah. She gets the natural 20. God
Well,
damn it, Mina.
Right?
Is that the double move?
That's the double move one, yeah.
Wait, Graham, you rolled with your initiative though.
No, I clicked on Mina's thing. Right, that was Mina's sheet. I've got Mina
yep,
and me.
You're right. Okay.
So let's go ahead and give her one since we missed her her opportunity. However, she's not going to be able to make it against the captain.
That's cool. Well, not that captain anyway. So as a bonus action, she's going to use transposition, so she can switch places with someone.
Okay.
She's going to switch places with the guy at the north on the ballista. So Mina's going to go up here, and the guy up there is going to go to where Mina was.
All right. No save?
Nope.
Okay.
So they just switch places. And then for her action, she's going to shoot the other captain with the ballista.
All right. It's not loaded.
Okay, well, she's going to start loading then.
Okay. All right. Rogar.
Okay. I am going to jump over the guy to here.
Yeah, he's going to get an opportunity attack on that one.
Even though I'm not moving out of his threat range?
Yeah, that you're jumping over him.
Okay, that's fine.
Either that or you can give me I tell you what, give me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics starts with an A.
Yeah, good job. You flip over him and
Nice.
land successfully on your feet. It's almost like you were a monk in another life.
Oh. All right, and I'm going to cast Thunderwave.
All right. Constitution save.
DC 14 Constitution.
What's the radius of that?
15. Arkin doesn't get hit because he's up above, I would assume.
Yeah, because it's just it goes out, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
So you would be in range if you were on the same
At
level,
ground
but
level.
you're... Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but you get all 5 of them. Wait, 6 of them.
Imagine if I had gotten all 9 of them. Wow.
That would have been cool.
I wanted to do it.
It's coming.
And... Captain. All right. I swear these are like Ovroth.
Hmm?
I said these are like Ovroth. Okay, Thunderwave is just a okay, it pushes them, right?
Yeah.
Some damage and it pushes them. I just rolled shit on the damage. I rolled a 1.
All right, so it doesn't push them over the rails,
Oh.
but it does push them back away from you. How far? Is it 5 feet?
I think it's 10.
5, 10. So that puts him there, and that puts him there. Actually, this one succeeded. My apologies. All right. The other ones all took 4 damage. He takes... the one that succeeded rolled 2 natural 20s, just FYI.
Jeez.
So that's pretty funny. And that is your go. Arkin, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Shatter,
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that.
but I'm going to cast it here, essentially. So it's a 10-foot range, I think it is. So I want to cast it basically 10 feet behind that guy, so I get all of these in a semicircle here.
Okay.
There's going to be a slightly unfortunate side effect with this, but never mind. Well, there might be an unfortunate side effect. So for them, it's a DC. It's just behind. So basically, I want to cast it so it's so it catches those 7. It might clip Balefire. It might clip the steering wheel, which is what I'm a little bit worried about.
Wait, does it hit the ramp?
It'll hit everything. So ramp is good. Steering wheel, not so good. So.
All right. So what does Shadow do? Tell me.
They have to make a save.
Okay.
And it is a DC 14 save.
Okay.
If they fail it, they take 3d8 thunder damage plus extra damage because I'm casting at level 2 because I can't do anything else. If they pass it, they take half the damage. This is the problem. It also affects inanimate objects, so it might destroy the ramp. It might destroy part of the deck. It might destroy the steering wheel of the ship.
Okay. All right.
Honestly, destroying the ramp would be a good thing for us.
At the moment, yeah. Destroying the helm is possibly not such a good thing.
Or the mast.
There's another boat.
Oh yeah, I might bring the mast down. Oh well.
That's
What could
actually
go
what
wrong,
it's going
right?
to
This
do.
boat is anchored, so if you destroy the steering wheel, that'll probably stay where it is for now. It's just
Yeah.
about moving.
So, why did that not?
The
I'm
guy
not
in the dark cloak's the captain, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to roll the damage. You said it was a whiz save, right? Wisdom?
For some reason, my spell's not casting. No, I think it's con. Let me check the wording. It's being a pain.
Shatter is...
It is a con save.
Yep. Oh, great. It's like Overroth and their deck saves.
Yeah.
Earth and Overroth. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You said DC 14, right?
Yeah, DC 14.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. The 2 on the end succeeded. The ones in the middle did not. Now the Capitan.
Oh.
Nice.
Where's the captain? Yeah, Kerbow's good. He rolled a 20 and a nat 22.
Okay.
But he still takes 11 points of damage.
Yep. Yep. So he'll still take 11. But yeah, the bridge, the mast, the helm, and the ship deck might be in trouble.
That is correct. Okay, so this guy, this sonic wave comes out and basically splits these guys. If I can get them to... Darn it. I apologize. My son is calling me. So hold that thought, entertain our viewers, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Righto.
Okay. I will also be right back then. I'm gonna make a bowl of oatmeal real quick.
Okay. I'm hoping these guys don't get back up.
Yeah. Well, I'm all ready to cast spike growth, so hopefully they stay sort of clumped.
That'd be good.
They should do for Balefire's, yours, and Mina's next go.
Yeah. Because
I
I
sort
could
of-
get all of these guys.
Sort of thought they were going to go over the edge. I'm
Mm.
kind of surrounded by 6 people.
Yeah.
Oops. Also, there's a guy in the ballista. We should maybe do something about that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Mina took care of one of the guys on the ballista.
I could, instead of casting spike growth, just fly over and smack him up with a scimitar for a bit.
It's a shame we used all our wild shapes. Wasn't expecting this.
Yeah.
No.
I could flaming sphere him.
I think if you can AoE them while they're all clumped up together, it'll depend on.
Yeah.
Because if we can kill like 5 of them, yeah, he's got a powerful attack, but he's only got 1 attack.
Yeah.
I could shatter the ballista.
Clever.
You've got Shatter as well. Awesome. It's a
Or-
cool spell.
Or
Yeah.
fog spell. I
If
could
I
create a fog
cast-
cloud.
If I cast Spike Growth here as well, like across this bit of the ship, any of the guys coming from that ship towards us have to go through it and they'll take damage.
That's
That's
true.
good. We should have left them on the boat and then just shattered the boats.
Yeah. If I have well shape, I could turn into a shark or something, swim down and just bite a hole in the ship so it sinks.
Yeah. Yeah. If he hadn't asked why I was looking sort of suspicious of him, yeah, we could have just like sunk their
Blown
ships.
up.
But yeah.
Or just secretly murdered him and thrown him overboard and pretend he went missing.
I should have just. I wish I had gotten the opportunity to just walk up to them and
Yeah.
That would be
Thunderwave.
hilarious.
thunderwave. But I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. If I wasn't ready to just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're welcome to come back up here and like shatter the other 8 of them if you can cast it on a
Yeah.
Kierbow.
Well, I probably can't see, and I'm literally like I'm going to get formed by 6 guys,
That is true.
and then I get to move. So we'll see if I survive that.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Mina's a good shot with a ballista and takes the other captain over the edge.
Yeah.
Is Mina a good shot with a ballista?
Probably, yeah.
What's that thing she does when she empowers the bolt as well?
Oh, I don't know. No, it's not guiding bolt. That's something else.
Is it speed dart?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so she can do. Wow, that's ridiculous. 1d10 damage per psi point, and she can chuck up to 7 psi points in it.
Christ.
God damn.
I believe if she misses a shot, she can spend like 1 or 2 side points to basically re-roll the attack roll.
Yeah.
How many side points does she have in total? Just so.
17 in total. She's got 14 left. She used 3 to switch places with the other guy. Yeah.
Second thought, I'm not going to pour the boiling water over my laptop.
Just
Yeah,
over the
that'd be
webcam.
bad.
It's my
I'm tempted
phone.
to, like,
Ah.
quickly run downstairs and get ice cream.
Oh man, ice cream. I love ice cream.
It's really good ice cream as well. I'm gonna do it. It'll take me like 30 seconds.
Ice cream, you scream, we all scream
Run.
for ice cream.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm not timing you, I promise. What are the viewers up to? What are they saying in the comments?
Not a lot. The last viewer comment that I can see was random scroll bought for Rogar.
Yep, you're correct. No, there's only 3 people watching right now, and I'm one of them.
I'm one of them.
You're one of them, and Patrick's probably one of them. Wow.
Yeah.
I think we're the only 3 on here right now.
There's a way to look at the viewer list.
Yeah, just clicking on it now. Oh, yeah, no, we have an extra viewer. Oh no, we have 2 extra viewers.
Oh?
According to this, we've got Faye Gwent and Swiss Girl at Heart on there as well.
Oh, awesome. How do you check?
At the bottom of the thing, there's like the sort of like bullet pointed lines.
It's a list. It's the viewer list.
I see the 3 dotted lines, but it just says report the. All it does is give me the report option.
Don't click
Oh,
that.
wait. In the chat?
Yeah.
Ah.
I just brought the entire tub of ice cream upstairs because it's
Nice. That's
Hey.
the way to fucking do it. What kind of ice cream is it?
It's clotted cream ice cream.
Clotted cream?
Yeah, it tastes kind of like vanilla, but it's really like rich.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I sort of ate all the ice cream that I bought a couple days ago, so I don't have any ice cream, which makes me sad. But it was really good ice cream too. It was Haagen-Dazs, and it was
Oh, nice.
Belgian chocolate, and there was strawberry and mint chip.
Don't like what do you call it? Strawberry ice cream very much.
I'm hit or miss on it. If I'm in the mood for it, it's the fucking best thing I've ever had. But if I'm other
My
days, I'm
favorite
just
ice
like,
cream is blackcurrant.
never heard of it.
Never heard of blackcurrant ice cream?
Nope.
Nope.
You've never lived. It's like the best.
I might
See,
have
to
eaten
disagree
it,
with you
but
on
what
that.
is
I think
it?
I've watched quite a long, life.
Hang on, do you not know what black currants are?
Nope.
No.
That's what Ribena is made out of.
It's what?
Ribena is made out of blackcurrants.
What the fuck is
What is
Ribena?
that?
We're on the other side of the pond. We don't know anything.
How do you not have Ribena?
Oh dear God. You'll have to give us an address and we'll have to post you some. That's the only way to sort this out.
Yeah.
Ribena?
I will give you. I will more than
How do you
happily give
spell
you my
it?
address, just not online while we're
Okay.
being streamed.
Yeah.
I live at...
Yeah.
Please, everyone in the world, come contact me.
Yeah, just PM it on Discord.
How do you spell Ribena?
Wait, are you actually gonna send me
I
something?
can't hear you
Yep.
over Balefire.
I'm going to send you a bottle of Ribena.
Ah,
Ribena.
It doesn't have alcohol in it, right?
No.
No, it's a squash. You know when you
So it's
put
a squash.
yeah, you
Juice.
mix you mix it with water and it makes a fruity drink.
All I'm
Okay.
seeing is beverages.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Ribena is, but it's made from black currants.
Yeah.
Okay, gosh, I have to figure out what my school freaking address is.
I've
Dang it.
never heard of blackcurrant. What is that?
It's a fruit.
It's like how you get red currants, you get black currants. They're kind of
That's
like
not helpful.
they're kind of like a cranberry, but they're black and they're
Yeah. Okay.
It's like a cross between a cranberry and a blueberry. Sort of. They're tasty. They're quite sour if you just eat them.
Oh, they're not in the United States because they were a disease vector.
Oh.
Wait, what?
They're not a disease vector. Well,
But they
might be.
were for a certain type of fungus. There's some sort of fungus disease.
Okay.
Ah. So you guys have been viciously denied blackberries all this time. Not blackberries, blackcurrants.
There you go.
You poor thing.
That's the best I can do for.
Okay.
That was actually really cool.
I apologize, guys.
That little exchange we just had. I like
We just
that.
had a discussion about how you guys don't have blackcurrants.
And we don't have it because when it was brought to the United States, it killed a bunch of forests.
Yeah.
Okay, I sent you the address so you can ship it back over to the US.
You know what I
Cool.
have?
Yeah.
Cookies.
I have ice cream.
Yeah.
Hey, oh, camera. I have cookies too.
I have uncooked spaghetti.
Palms are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti.
All right, Eminem. Okay.
Maybe I'll show
I
Shady.
have uncooked
Please
spaghetti
stand
and
up.
wine.
Yeah, you're not Slim Shady, dude.
I didn't stand up.
All right. I'm gonna move these bodies out of the way just so they go flying off the side of the ships. This one, his brain. Oh, Arkin's not even there.
Oh, he like killed people.
Yeah, you killed a lot of
Nice.
people. With that shatter, you killed a lot of people. As a matter of fact, the one in front of you, his head exploded and all this brain matter flies all over you. However, you look pristinely clean. Just because it goes through your disguised self and onto you and not it.
Yeah, this is why I smell of vomit right now. This disguise is handy, but also kind of gross.
So, yeah, good job. However, there is more.
Yeah.
So when you do this,
Uh-oh.
the wave, this sonic wave that goes through everything. It does kill these people. They fly over the edge of the ship. However, it rips through tops of the deck and the mass. And the mass starts falling.
Oh shit.
And it starts falling towards Argon.
Okay. Deck saves all round for everyone in line with me, which is me.
which is you.
And the captain.
However, there's parts that fall down. Like it has the arms that hold the sails and all that stuff.
Oh god.
So as it's falling, I'm gonna require Arkin, Balefire, 2 soldiers, the captain, and Rogar, and another soldier to make these saves or get caught as this thing is falling down.
Okay. So this is a deck save, yeah?
Quick question. Which way are we jumping to avoid this?
Off the side of the ship if you have to.
Well, let's say if it's falling from right here. Oh, hang on. One. It's falling from here, yeah?
Yeah.
If I were to jump, I'll use the ruler to show. If I were to jump this way, could I get underneath it and be fine?
It depends on your deck save.
Someone
Okay.
could get down the stairs.
Rogar's good. He rolled a 22.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Is that a nat
Oh
one?
no. Why did you roll twice?
I haven't.
I
He was in
didn't roll
denial.
twice.
Oh no.
Wait, guys, that's 4 8s in a row. Because if you look at Rogar's, his second one was an 8.
Right,
I
but it was
think, I
a
think the
4,
bug is glitching. I think we all need to re-roll except for Rogar.
Nope.
except there was actually 3 different rolls.
Oh wow.
The
Okay.
other day in a different community campaign, my
Yeah,
character
that's
died,
good.
and people rolled 4 1s in a row to try and resurrect
He's
me.
Okay, so as
Your
this
character was not meant to live.
mass falls, the 3 that are on the top are actually going to fail their saves. The ones on the bottom have the mass fall, and it kind of like falls between them. You know how like you stand between a ladder as it falls and they go up. It's kind of like that. Bellfire, Arkin, the other guy that's up here gets crushed. I'm not even gonna roll the damage for him. It's not. It doesn't look well for him. But I'm gonna put him.
Deary me.
The captain is actually close enough to the mass that he's not gonna get hit by it. Damage for a falling mass. Let's be fair here.
Yeah,
It's about the size of a tree.
It's gonna hurt.
I'm gonna go. Let's actually.
Depends if you
Wouldn't
get hit
we
with the
be
big
more hit by
master.
like the branch of the tree though?
He is trying so hard not to die. Can I use my nat 20 on this?
Oh god, no. It has to be a basic attack, Patrick.
Yeah.
Staff at
Remember, it's broken if that's not the case. I proved that.
Well, technically it is a basic attack because it's falling. That's as basic as it gets.
Yeah, but can a non-sentient thing crit?
Okay, fair
It-
enough. They
It's
can
falling from a magical cause. Therefore, it's like a magic basic attack, which doesn't count.
All right, so you guys failed your deck saves. Let's go with. I gotta be realistic here.
Yeah.
Man, how much damage? I'm thinking 4d6. What do you think?
I was gonna say 3d10.
I like 46 better.
I like 4d6 better, but it seems that Kree and I are on the same wavelength. I was thinking 3d10 as well, but 4d6 is good for me.
14's not bad. And you guys
okay.
take 14 points of bludgeoning damage as this mass falls down and just slams on you guys.
That
What
could
would-
have been so much worse.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. 46 or
Wow.
3d10. It's not
It
gonna
was
matter.
going to be 14 damage no matter
It
what.
was fate.
Yeah, that mast was meant to do 14 damage.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
And we were all meant to roll 8s.
So now let me. I'm gonna put.
If you you add up Patrick's 7 and the 1, that's an 8. And then you've got either the 4 and 2 2s or the 6 and a 2 for another 8. There's 8s all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
All gone wrong.
On a side note, my wife just made $500.
Awesome.
Really?
Selling Mary Kay.
Hey.
Selling what?
Is that like a perfume thing?
No, it's makeup.
Makeup, okay. You said Mary Kay. I was like, I'm pretty sure he's not talking about her selling a person. It must be some other thing.
No, it's makeup. Okay, so there's the mass. It falls down, hits you guys. Yep, I think we're good. And it goes to Belfar.
So Captain's right here.
Yes, the captain is right there.
Get him.
Yep, I'm gonna move over here and hit him with my sword.
Okay.
Oh, hey, quick question. Can I guess when the thing fell and hit me, do I need to roll for a concentration check for my spell?
Yes, you do, actually.
Okay.
Anytime you take damage and you're trying to concentrate on a spell, you have to roll. So
Yeah, I figured it'd probably be needed. What do I roll?
I think if you get above a 10, in like just 1d20, you pass it, isn't it?
You have to either beat half the damage or 10, whichever is higher. Something like that.
Beat half
So
the
half of
damage?
14 is 7.
11. So I beat half the damage and I got over 10. So
Right. Yeah, if half the damage is less than 10, you have to beat a 10. But if half damage is more than 10, you have to beat whatever half the damage is.
Okay, so I maintain my concentration.
Yep, you do. And you also have inspiration for being up forth and coming with information.
Hey.
Aw, thank you.
Woo. Rewarded for loyalty.
Okay, so you go over there. Are you going to hop up on the mass as it's falling, like it's down or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he still standing right there?
Yeah, he's like on the other side of it.
Okay.
Did I
Yeah,
have
and
to
I
move the
was.
staff? No, I keep saying staff, mast.
No, you were high, you were up high enough that when it started falling, you were out of the way.
Okay.
You were like
I was
50,
just looking
50
at it
feet
and I
in
was
the
like,
air or
it's
something.
underneath me.
Yeah, one of the ropes
Yeah.
grabbed your talon and pulled you down with it.
Mhm.
Oh, that would have been horrible.
Oh yeah, because I would have had falling damage as well.
Yep. Well, that would have been the only damage you would have had.
What?
If the
Wait,
mast
why does
hit
that say
me,
syntax error?
syntax is grammar, isn't it?
It's very possible. Hold on, let me see your character sheet. Belfire. What are you trying to roll?
I'm just clicking my short sword for the attack roll, but it keeps saying syntax error.
Hold that thought.
Oh, I just googled it. It was like it can be arrangements of words and phrases, aka grammar, but it's also the structure of statements in a computer language. So that's probably the reason it's freaking out.
Huh. It's doing it to me too. Just go ahead and... Is it rolling anything else?
Let's find out.
I think Vampire just said bad grammar.
No, I think...
No, it's not letting me roll anything. Everything is. Come here, is that?
It's the updates they did to Roll20. It has to be.
Okay, so my skill checks are working, but none of my attacks are.
I'll try roll one, see what happens. Oh, no, that worked.
Oh, that was a good roll too.
Can I just take his?
No, just go ahead and roll it like you would. So 1d20 plus... You were using your rapier, right?
So I actually misspoke. I don't have a rapier. I have a short sword.
Fair enough.
So I mean, if you want to let me have a rapier, I will definitely use that. But I misspoke earlier.
No, your short sword is good.
Yeah. So yeah, D20 plus 4. Plus 4 for my dex, plus 2 for proficiency. So a 24.
That's barely gonna hit him.
I'll take barely. I'm okay with barely. That works.
What did you roll?
A 24.
I think it was being facetious.
Oh.
Wait, what's that mean?
Joking.
I was going to say, like,
I was being
is that
sarcastic.
C24? What?
No.
Okay, so let's see. Oh. Okay, but he needs to make a strength save though.
19.
He got 19 on the save.
Yes.
Okay. And wait, he took damage from shatter, correct?
He did. He
Okay,
he
so he
passed
takes
his
5
save.
damage. Yeah.
He passed a save, but he still takes damage.
Yeah. Okay. So he takes 5 damage, and he does not get ensnared.
All right. Kree, you're up. You've seen a
Thanks.
lot of stuff happen since 6 seconds has gone by.
Well, these chaps over here are conveniently close together,
Mm.
and they're gonna get ready for a bit of sun tanning, and I'm gonna cast flaming sphere on top of them. So a 5-foot diameter sphere of fire appears in an unoccupied space of your choice. So just like on the railing, like just so they can't get across without getting burned. And they need to make a dexterity saving throw, and if they don't make it, they take 2d6 fire damage and half as much on a successful save.
And you're putting it on the one in the middle, right?
Yeah, so they they'd have to go through it if they want to get onto the bridge.
Gotcha. You can control that, by the way.
Yeah, and I can, yeah. Cool.
You have... Yes, the bridge is still intact.
Okay.
It might be on fire in a minute, though.
Dex save.
Yes.
14.
Fails.
And he takes... You want to roll the damage?
Yeah. Takes 5 fire damage.
All right. So he is set on fire. So he starts screaming as he is inside of this thing, but he does not die.
I'm going to move to here as well, so I'm sort of surveying the sphere.
I'm just watching this man burn alive.
Yeah.
That's not vicious or murderous or anything.
Yep.
Oh, normal.
Yeah, it's normal.
Also,
Sorry?
if it ignites flammable objects not being worn or carried, it sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for additional 20 feet. So that bridge might be on fire now.
Yeah. Or the ship might be on fire.
No, don't ruin that ship. We need it.
It's okay, I'll put it out when they're dead. There's plenty of water around.
Okay, so Mina's up.
Okay, Mina is going to do her usual trick, so she's going to use 3 psi points on the now loaded ballista.
Yep.
And that captain, who's looking remarkably healthy by the sort of right-hand edge of the boat, she's going to try and shoot him with a ballista with 3 psi points on it.
Ooh.
All right, this is going to be fun.
The ballista damage was high from what I remember.
Yeah, so 19.
Holy crap. Yep, that's going to hit him.
Cool. So what's the ballista damage?
I honestly don't remember.
I think it was 2d10 for the little one and 3 for the big or something, wasn't it?
Sure, let's go with it. Simply because I was going to look back in my notes because I think I had it written down, but I don't remember.
Okay, so with the 3 psi points that she spent, that's going to be 5d10.
Good God. And you roll all
Reckon.
ones.
Ooh,
Oh God!
that was a good roll.
Yeah, he's going.
Damn. That guy's fucking dead.
I hope he's dead.
He's been
Wait, you said she spent 5 side points on it?
3.
Yeah,
No,
3.
she spent 3. Okay. I thought
Just
it did
3.
3d10.
It did.
I thought that was the big one, but
Yeah, I know. I thought the big one does 3d10 by itself.
yeah, she didn't fire the big one. She's on the little one at the front of the boat.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so and just for shits and giggles, I rolled a dexterity save just to see if he didn't get flung off the boat.
Yeah.
And he rolled 2 nat 20s.
Okay. So he's pinned to the side instead then.
Well, it's not going to matter because he's going to die. This ballista, I mean, come on, it's a ballista. You get shot with a dang ballista.
It's a psychically empowered ballista.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's turning to
actually, I'm gonna let you describe this to me, to us, Arkin.
Okay.
Tell us what it does.
So Mina's usual sort of like black and purple sort of psychic energy wrapped around the bolt. And in true Mina fashion, it's going to be fairly understated. It's just the bolt's going to catch in him when it hits him in the ribs, and the bolt and him are just going to sail off over the side of the ship and land in the water, sort of somewhere down here. So he's going to go over there.
Yep, and he is out. Now there's blood in the water.
Cool.
And then the megalodon shark comes up and kills us all.
Wait, shark? Who said anything about a shark? I was talking about kraken.
Yeah, kraken or whale orca.
Yes, the dragon orcas.
Oh god.
All right, soldiers go.
Soldiers goes.
All this chaos that's going on, they're freaking out. This one's going to.
They're not doing so great.
Let's see. 10, 15, 20.
Come at me, cowards.
Yeah. They're going to go the closest thing to him. Sorry. They're going for this frail looking guy right in front of
I
them.
laugh.
Are you really eating raw spaghetti?
I am. It's actually, I do this. This is like a snack for me.
Okay, does a 21, 21, 22 hit
What
your
the
armor
fuck?
class?
Seriously? Yes.
So they start swinging at you, multiple attacks.
Ouch.
You take 4, 5, so that's 9, 10, 11 points of piercing damage as
that's not so
they
bad.
attack you from multiple, but the last one misses you.
Okay. I'm going to use my Wrath of the Storm.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit them for 1d8. Hit one of them for 1d8.
All right. Any particular one?
No. Let me check to see if wisdom's added to it. I don't think it is. I had it written down, but then 20 deleted that part.
While that's going on, this one, oop, that's a boat. I don't want to move the boat. This one runs over here.
Who's heavy breathing into their mic?
Greg.
Oh, that's probably me. I definitely did not just trip over the laundry basket in the kitchen.
Oh, so it's 2d8, but they get to make a dex save.
Okay, dex save. 13.
That's a fail.
Fail.
So they take 5.
5 points of damage. Kills him.
Hey, he gets electrocuted through his sword. Nice.
As it shocks or comes back and hits him. These two are going to run up the stairs. Sorry, I had to sneeze. And swing wildly at Arkin. 12 and a 13.
One of those has got crosses on him.
Oh no, that's underneath him.
Oh, okay. They will both hit.
All right, so they come running, they swing wildly, and you take 7 piercing damage total.
Okay, so the first one that hits me, I'm going to point at him, and I'm going to mutter a couple of words in Infernal, and I'm going to set him on fire. So how much piercing damage did I take? 7.
2 from the first one.
No, it was total 7, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So he's got a DC save of 14 to make.
Which stat?
Oh, God damn it. Well, 20. All my attacks work and all my spells don't.
See, I told you. They whatever they did.
Yep.
See, my spells work, but my attacks don't.
Okay, well, we could swap. It is a dex save for half damage.
12.
DC, I think it's 14.
He fails.
Okay. 10 fire damage.
Wow. He is engulfed in flames and screams very loudly and then collapses in front of you as your
Okay.
hellish rebuke kills him. And that is all of their turns. All right, that captain is gone. Kierbow is going to return the favor to this dastardly-looking fellow in front of him. He pulls out a scimitar, actually.
Oh,
And,
interesting weapon choice.
yeah, I know, right? Well,
I
I mean,
have
he's not always a captain, you know.
Clearly.
He is going to roll a nat 20 against you.
Gosh,
And
dang it.
then his next attack, and then his next attack. All right. So his first attack swings at you and rolls a nat 20 because I burned the monsters can crit too.
No.
His second
No.
attack. Good deal. I should put a disclaimer on there. Actually,
Wait, what?
I do think it says actually NPCs and creatures, other creatures. His second attack, he's going to hit you with his scimitar as he rolls a 17.
Ooh, 17 won't hit, actually.
Yes, it will, because you don't have your shield up.
Oh, I didn't. I did
and-
not say I equipped it.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
The only thing you ever said you pulled out was a short sword. Devil's
Yeah,
in the details,
usually
my
what-
friend.
Yep. Okay.
And then he swings at you with a dagger, but the 15 is going to miss. So, with that being said, the first attack is going to do a total of 9. Hold on. 15 points of damage plus another 6, so 21 points of slashing damage.
He's not playing nice.
And he did swing at you 3 times, by the way.
I caught that.
All right. That's his go. Oh, crap. I forgot about the other guys on the other ship.
That's okay.
He's going to start running this way. Oh, there's one behind Belfire, too. How did I miss them?
My spear moved. It was there.
You are correct. But they're going to back away from your spear. Or
Wait,
Yeah.
did the guy run? Didn't one of the guys run through it though?
it was
Yeah, he
already
did.
on him, actually.
No.
But he's still on fire. And he's going to reach out and do a quick grapple check.
Actually, the flaming sphere doesn't say it sets people on fire.
Oh, I thought you said it set like materials on fire, like flammable materials on fire.
It says, where is it? It says something about flammable objects not being worn or carried.
Oh, so his clothes went. Okay, good deal.
Yeah, so he's not on fire. He's just
Scorched.
Yeah.
yeah, he's a bit singed.
Okay, so he runs out of it, runs across the little land bridge, and well, in that case, he's going to take a swipe at. He's going to miss, and this one's going to swipe and going to miss. So Belfire, you're good, and it is now on Rogar. Maybe.
Hello, Rogar.
Sorry, I muted myself
muted.
for snacking.
Snacking purposes.
I'm gonna do another good old thunder wave, but I'm gonna cast it at second level because F these guys. Seriously? Oh, okay, 9 damage. Okay, that's not so bad.
They get it's a Constitution save. Hold on. Wow. Okay, I gotta say these rolls out loud. So the first one rolls a 6 and a 6. The next one rolls a 6 and a 14, and then followed up by a 6 and a 6.
Wow.
It's like when we all rolled 8s.
So it's definitely a roll 20 thing. All right, so they fail. And you did how much? 6?
9, because it's casted at 2nd level.
Nice. So your thunder wave comes off, hits them square in the chest. They all fly back and lie motionless on the deck.
No.
And do you want to move anywhere?
Are they all dead?
They are.
I'm gonna growl in satisfaction, and then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna run up to these guys.
All right. Arkin.
Okay, so that guy just in front of me, he's in combat range, isn't he?
Yes, he's literally like 5 foot in front of you.
Okay, so from somewhere, no one's sort of seen this before. Yeah, Arkin took a quarterstaff when they went into the swamp, and it kind of vanished into his stuff. The quarterstaff is going to come back, but it's now glowing a fairly sinister sort of like crimson red. So what he's doing is he's casting Shillelagh on the quarterstaff, and then I was going to hit the guy next to me with it.
Okay, go for it.
So it's 14.
14 is going to hit him.
Okay, so that is going to do 12 bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
Good hit.
Crack him over the skull, and he just collapses right at your feet.
Cool.
It's pretty impressive for a stick.
Yeah, but it is a creepy glowing stick.
Fair enough.
And he did roll an 8 max damage.
Yeah, that was the absolute max damage that can do.
He's got right on the spine.
I'm just going to try and move this way up here, and just get out of the way a little bit, because Arkin, he's kind of breathing heavily and he's not looking too good. So
Okay. Kree, you're up.
Wait, you skipped me.
Did I?
Oh yeah.
Oh, my apologies. Sorry.
You're good.
Balefire.
Dun, dun, dun. You said we could take potions as a what is it?
Yeah, you
movement?
move.
Okay, so I have a question. If I take a potion as my movement, can I still use my bonus action to take the dash? Oh wait, no, I can't do that. Never mind. Right, only like rogues can do that.
Correct.
It's a rogue and a monk thing.
Can you
Yeah.
dash as your action and then take the potion as a bonus action?
I mean, yeah, I would allow it, but 2 people are going to get attacks of opportunity against him, which is
3.
fine. Yeah, that's true. 3, 5. Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Thanks for pointing that out.
Okay.
Are you hurt?
Yeah, I got hit twice by this guy, and then
Oh, right,
you
monster
critted me,
crit.
plus the falling thing.
You'll be okay.
Math.
Don't worry about yourself. You're fine. I'm
whatever.
actually serious. You should be fine.
I'm gonna use my movement to take a health potion. Where is it? That's one of the healing potions from forever ago that you gave me, so I now have that gone. Well, was that 4d4 plus 4, right?
Correct.
Okay. So. Alright, so I get 14 health back.
Okay.
Nice.
Another 14.
Valid point.
So it's like the mask never fell on you. There you go.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my shield on, and then I'm gonna swing at this guy,
Okay, which one is this guy?
the captain.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep him busy so he doesn't go after Arkin. Oh, I was like, why isn't it rolling? I was like, oh yeah, duh, the stupid update.
Oh, none of my stuff is broken. That's weird.
Mine's fine.
Yeah,
I redid most of mine, actually, the stuff that I needed.
I
yeah,
did
I
lose.
just fixed everything.
I just lost all my trait stuff.
Does a 17 hit?
He is going to use his reaction and parry your attack with his scimitar.
Wait, what?
This guy's hardcore.
Mhm.
I don't like that.
Oh,
hey, I do
that's your
that.
new quote. That's your new quote. I don't like that.
Graham said earlier you can get your missing data back by changing the settings in your character sheet.
Yeah, I mean it just like I didn't know what Wrath of the Storm did because
Yeah.
it was there and then it wasn't there.
Yeah.
What?
So everything else works just fine. It's just I had to look up information.
I
Well,
agree.
you can just turn the thing back off and it comes back.
But I like all the thingies.
You're
Okay,
up, Cree.
I'm going to move the sphere onto this guy, and then I'm actually going to get into melee for once and descend and hit this chap next to me with my scimitar.
All right. Now you remember how you entered the entire campaign, right? You made it look beautiful.
Yeah.
You swoop down, you hit the guy in midair, and then you
Yeah.
just cut him when you landed. I want that again.
I'm gonna try.
Make me proud.
Yeah. Okay.
She rolls a 1.
I didn't roll a 1, but can I retroactively make that my natural 20?
Do you want to use your item?
Actually, how damaged does he look?
This one's fresh.
Fresh? Yeah, I'll use it then.
Okay. You swoop down. You use roll the damage for me. Actually, you get max damage plus extra damage on these.
I do? What? Oh, do you? It's done
Not the way to
syntax
crit
error.
spells.
What's that?
The syntax error thing happened. So it's normally 1d6, so I'm rolling 2d6.
No,
it's
just
gonna
roll the 1d6.
Okay.
I see what you mean. The syntax error. I gotcha. We got to figure that out. Okay, so what is your modifier for that?
For my the damage,
Yes.
it's a +3.
Okay. Oh, wow. So describe to us as you swoop down and kill this guy what it looks like.
Okay, I want to sort of, because I have separate arms for my wings, just swoop down and like do a little like where you kind of spin as you hit and like do a little pirouette and then slice him over the throat and then just kick him so he falls over.
Nice.
And then the guy under the fire is going to take some damage as well.
Yep, he failed his save. He rolled a 12. I think you have higher
Yeah,
than
so
that.
he's going to take 2d6 fire damage.
Man. Go ahead and roll that for me. I should have made her do an acrobatics check for the little spin.
He takes 7 fire damage.
Okay.
As a free action, can I just look at him and point and be like, "You're next"?
So he's standing inside of this fire. He takes the 7 fire damage. He starts screaming as the flames are wrapping around him, but he doesn't die.
Okay.
And it's on Mina.
Okay, so Mina is having great fun with this ballista. So she's gonna use the bonus action to reload, and then she's just gonna use the ballista to try and shoot the guy on the other ship.
Oh, the one that's on fire?
No, the guy who's on the other ballista over there, because she doesn't trust him at all.
Damn, he's blocked on my screen. Okay, yep, go for it.
Okay, so Mina is gonna roll. Bum, bum, bum. Come on, Mina. Okay, so that's
sixes
rubbish. So she's going to use 2 psi points with her Seeking Bolt to try that again.
Okay. Nice.
That's better.
Hey, that's a lot better.
Definitely a lot better.
It's not natural, but it'll do. So there's no psi points on this one as damage, so it's just going to be the 2d10 for the ballista.
Okay.
So 13.
Nice. So this ballista this bolt catches him in the side, hits him with enough force to send him spinning over the side of the ship.
Cool.
Nice.
And then you see, well, actually, you don't see the pool of blood that starts to churn in the water.
Yeah, so Mina just sees these feet going over the edge.
We're gonna need to find a new captain. Shit.
Well, crew as well.
Yeah.
So somebody asked what level the party is. You guys are all level 4.
Yeah.
The other campaign have just hit level 6.
How
So-
close are we
they
to
leveled
level
up
5?
fast.
Oh no, they started out at level 5.
Oh, okay. I was like, dang.
But good job on the ballista, by the way. Soldiers, there's only 2 left. The closest, well, crap. They see this dude run up. Hold on. Where is? There we go. Damn it. 15. Rogar, is that going to hit your armor class?
15?
Yes.
Nope.
Good deal. All right, so they one swings at Rogar, one swings at Bellfire, and they both miss. This guy is out. Now, here comes the fun part. Kierbow, seeing Arkin move out of the way like he did, is going to hurl his dagger at him. Because
Jerk.
he doesn't trust him.
How rude.
I wonder why not.
Yeah, right? He's currently an elf woman. But he misses. The dagger goes flying wildly over the side. And then he's going to swing twice at Bellfire. An 18, does that hit your armor class?
My armor class is 18.
Okay, so it's going to hit you. But the second one, you parry with your sword. So you take 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then he looks at you and Arkin and says, wait, we can talk this out.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. We can truly talk this out.
I like how he says that after he swings at us.
He's just saying this
He's a
because now
rogue.
he knows he's in trouble.
Yeah.
Kill him.
All right. Rogar, you're up.
Alright, well, I'm gonna jump the fucking mast and stab at this guy.
He wants to parlay, and you guys are going to kill him?
He was
No
going to
mercy.
enslave all of the kobolds.
Yeah, no mercy for cowards.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He was
25.
all
Apparently
down
not.
for killing us before he realized he was not going to win.
Yeah.
All right. So you lunge forward, hit him for 5 points of piercing damage.
And I scream, well, I don't know, I growl like no mercy for cowards. And I slash at him.
All right. He's still up.
Okay.
Arkin, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to play with a cantrip because it's fun. So what Arkin's going to do, I'm going to change my disguise, and Arkan's appearance, he's going to appear demonic, with these sort of great curled horns coming down the side of his face. He's going to levitate into the air, and like Kree's fireball over on the other ship's going to change color and start going purple. And it's going to sort of start flickering intermittently, and in a very loud, booming voice, he's going to tell the captain and the 2 remaining soldiers, lay down your arms immediately, and you may live.
Is that prestidigitation?
No, it's thaumaturgy.
Ah, fair enough. Close. I was close.
Yeah.
Okay, so they get... where's their checks? I don't think I have it in there.
Yeah. So I get an intimidation check, I guess.
Rolls another nat 1.
Yeah, probably. Patrick, given that we've killed the other captain and the rest of the crew, can I have advantage on this one?
I was actually going to give you that anyway because I'm very impressed with your description of all of this. But there's no rolls needed. They are going to lay down their arms, like drop them, and look at you with like fear in their eyes, and then fall to their knees.
I'm going to sheathe my sword, grab the captain's face, and cast Shatter on his fucking brain.
Brutal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for him to do it out of turn, but if he kills him, I'm just going to go, great, now we need a new captain.
Oh, wow.
Actually, the second the captain and the guy behind me lays down their weapons, I'm going to pick them up.
I mean, at this point, you guys are out of initiative order.
Yeah.
I'm going to extinguish those flames before the boat catches on fire.
Okay, so I'm going to pick up the people's weapons that they just dropped by me. Since they're all within 5 feet of me, I'm just going to pick them up.
Yeah, I'm not going to try and stop Rogar if that's what he wants to do, but I've got my Saki line ready.
Hey, Balefire, we can both have scimitars now.
Hey, yeah.
So
You doing it, Rogar?
Oh yeah. Fuck
Okay.
this guy. I hate slavers.
Yeah.
Remember what happened to my wife? Fuck
Yeah.
this guy.
Oh,
He's
that's
so
true.
dead. He's
That's
so
true.
dead. He's so dead.
Roll it. Roll the damage for me.
Oh, shit.
So, quick question. When you cast Shadow here, it's not going to hit all of us, right?
yeah, it is.
Yeah, he's just mad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's really truly mad.
I'm glad I'm that far away from Rogar.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm on the other
As a
boat.
reaction, seeing Rogar stomp to him, can I, move away?
Yeah, you can jump over the side of the ship if you'd like.
Okay.
Cannibal.
Yeah, I'm going to, jump, way over here.
Okay, so you see him, you roll across the little bridge, and Rogar grabs him by the head, and the captain just starts screaming. The sonic wave comes out and splits his head in two. It just almost liquefies in his hands.
Ooh.
It gets splurts all over him. The other 2 guys that were on the edge actually take the front foot of the damage as well.
Oh yeah.
And they go tumbling over the side of the ship, as you have now effectively killed the rest of them.
Okay. Well, there's the one guy under the fireball who's not dead.
Yeah, I can extinguish the fireball.
Oh, God.
Should we just, tie up loose ends, get rid of him too?
Well,
We need somebody that knows how
yeah.
to operate a ship, but
yeah,
I am not in any state to say that.
yeah. So he can. I guess he's the new captain then.
Congratulations, you've been promoted.
I mean, Rogar, you see Rogar is in a blind rage. He is furious. You've seen him in combat before, but you've never seen him like this before.
I'm just standing over the mess that his body is, and I'm just breathing heavily.
And there's brain matter hanging from your hands.
Lightning is coming out of my eyes.
Ooh,
Fucking furious.
creepy.
Oh, and you also effectively destroyed the helm as well.
Yeah.
So that is no more. This ship is.
It was fucked. It was fucked.
I mean, let's be real here. This ship is torn up a little bit.
We didn't need 2 ships. It's fine.
Well, we certainly don't now.
Yeah.
We've got a lot less. This is true.
That's-
We've got a lot less crew to worry about feeding and clothing and water. So
So at this point, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I guess since Kree mentioned we can both have scimitars now, I'll keep the scimitar.
I mean, we have a feast waiting for us.
I was just gonna say,
yeah.
I'm gonna with
I don't know
still
about y'all, but
with the fury in my eyes, I'm gonna approach the last guy standing.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
I'm not-
Rogar.
I'm not gonna kill him, so don't worry about it.
I was say
I know.
he didn't give the orders.
Right. Don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm gonna approach him. I'm gonna just stare at him, still with the lightning coming out of my eyes, and I'm gonna say, "What's your name?"
My name, sir, is William.
All right, William. my friend
Please
just
don't
said-
kill me, sir.
Congratulations on the promotion.
Now, he's very young, probably late teens. It looks like this body was his first assignment, and he is terrified.
Well, like I said, like my friend just told you, congratulations on the promotion. Don't do this again.
Yes, sir. You.
Now come, we have a feast to go to. I'm hungry.
There we go.
Are you?
He's the captain now. Captain William.
Yep.
I don't know if you could ever work again.
Yeah,
I
Or
gotta
every-
be honest, like, I don't know about you guys, but killing all these people built up an appetite.
yeah. Did Kierbow
Yeah.
have like a captain's hat or an admiral's hat?
Not that you ever saw, actually.
Fair
There might be one below the deck.
Hey, what are the stats of a scimitar? Is it just like a regular like short sword, right?
It's 1d6 slashing damage.
Yeah. Okay.
The difference is like she said, is slashing versus piercing, and
That's it.
I
It's
believe
dex.
yeah, it's a finesse weapon.
Well, they both
Oh,
are.
yes.
So that's
Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
true.
That's true.
it's
Are they-
just a
is it-
flavor change, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, scimitars are fucking cool. Like,
hmm They're very piratey. So
yeah.
you
Given
can have
our,
like a scimitar jewel.
What were you gonna say, Graham?
given Arkan's intimate experiences with Kierbow earlier, I'm going to take the keys to his room out of his pockets because I'm probably going to know where he keeps that, having been there before.
Mhm.
And I'm going to go to his room.
I'll come
I'm
with
gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
And you see Rogar.
He
like,
needs
really,
to wash all the blood and guts off.
you. Yeah, he just goes to have a little shower. Can I come with you and help you search?
Sure.
I'll go with.
All right. So you guys go in there. You know where his quarters are.
Yeah.
There is a bed in there. There's a bunch of Chesser drawers, and some other what's those things called? Wardrobe closets.
So I'm looking for his logs. I'm assuming that if he's on a trading mission, he should have like a log and inventory of what's on the boat.
He does have a desk. There is a desk along the right side as you walk in.
So I'm going to tell Kree what I'm looking for. So, you know, he must have had a it's like he must have had a log that tells us where he kept things for trade. I guess these boats and their contents are ours now. They might be useful. But if we can find an inventory of what's in the holds, then
Saves us rummaging.
yeah.
Gotcha. There is definitely a lot of things in there. Now, most of the stuff they got from Lever's, and you can see that they've offloaded a lot of the steel that they had
Yep.
in Lever's. So you won't find a lot of steel or anything like that, but you will find rations and some other weapons and stuff like that, like mundane weapons, like for the guard, for the city guard.
Yeah. That'll be worth having because I guess we can probably trade those with the kobolds.
Do they have a regular longbow?
Are you just wandering around looking for one?
Well, you said they had simple weapons.
Do they have any rapiers?
Roll a d20 for me.
Ooh, yeah, and a rapier. You said D20.
Yep. No longbows.
Odds.
What about the rapier?
Rogar, roll me a d20.
Come on, big money, no whammies. Oh.
That's evens.
Yeah, that's an even.
That's
Oh,
a
wait.
yes.
Really?
Yes. So
He does evens and odds.
So there is a crate of rapiers.
A crate? Fuck yeah.
So entire crate of them.
Now, how many's in the crate? It could be a big crate, could be a small crate. Roll me a 1d10.
Yep.
1. There are 8.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll take one.
Yeah, I'd also like to have one.
Yeah, I might as well.
Can a druid use a rapier?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's metal. They can't have metal and shields and armor. It doesn't say anything about the weapons.
Yeah, if you
Gotcha.
couldn't have.
I'm thinking
metal
3.5.
weapons.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Good deal.
I'm not interested. I'm going to trade them, but
I mean-
yes.
I just thought might as well have one.
So we've got 5 to give away.
5 to trade. Yeah. I'll point out to Cree while we're searching the captain's cabin, like we are looking for his logbook, but don't forget to check his treasure chest as well. There's no harm in rummaging.
Yeah, I'll have a good old rummage and see what I can find. Give me to roll investigation.
Which one? What are you looking for?
Just anything of value, I guess.
Gotcha. Yeah, give me a quick investigation check.
Please don't be shit.
He has a lot of clothing.
Ooh, he had a good fashion sense.
Well,
Look
I
at his
wouldn't really
tie.
necessarily call it good, but he has he has closets full of clothing. There's a lot of different robes. He's a man of comfort, apparently.
Yeah.
But outside of that, value-wise, you don't find anything else.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, so... Go ahead.
As I say, I'm going to go through the desks looking for this log. So, do you want to roll for that, or is that easy enough to find?
Yeah, you found the log.
Okay, so got the log. And then on the desk, I'll look for keys to the treasure chests. I'm hoping that he showed off and he's going, look at this, my lovely. Look at all these shiny treasures. When he was being awful.
I don't know. Did he? You were the one that knew him most intimately.
I'm sure he did. So I'm going to see if I spotted where he kept the keys or something.
Yep. Give me a quick investigation check.
Okay.
Like when your sugar daddy shows you his Ferrari.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping. Can I get advantage on this one, or is this just a normal roll?
It would be a normal one.
Okay.
Can I help and give an advantage?
Sure.
Okay.
Cookies.
What can I get?
With my
Ooh, nice.
Nice! Good call on the advantage part.
Very
Yeah.
nice. Yeah,
can see
you
through
find
with
you find 2 keys actually.
Cool.
He does have a chest that is at the end of his bed, and then there's a smaller chest that you found on a bookshelf.
Cool. I will try the 2 keys on each of these. Go with that.
Give me a 1d100.
Oh god.
While
By
he's
the way,
doing that,
Patrick.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
I was going to ask, did he say what was on the ship other than the weapons?
No, from the logbooks and everything. I mean, there's crates. There's all kinds of crates down below.
Okay, I just want to make sure it hadn't been said yet before I ask.
Oh no, sort of. Some of it's rations. Some of it's other things to barter that they got from Leverus. What were you gonna say, Jess?
I was just because of the changes on the sheet. I'm just trying to figure out how much AC did the Copperwood shield give me again? Was it +2?
Yes.
Okay,
but
so
on top of the shields was a +4 total.
Correct.
oh, seriously?
Yep,
yeah.
it's a +2 shield.
So it gives me 4 extra.
41 won the card cram.
Yep.
Not surprising.
And
But
then
Only 7 Davis people showed up. Actually, 5
Who's that
Davis people
talking?
and then 2 adopted Davis
Yeah.
people.
it's an
And
American, so it's not here.
Yeah, no, it was Bellfire's. I muted it.
Oh, so and leather armor's 13, right?
Well,
It's-
3, but yeah.
Plus your dex.
Wait, leather armor should be.
Should be in
So
there.
I'm trying to figure out my AC because I feel like it's going to be really high.
Yeah, if you have a +4 shield, you're gonna have a really great
It's 11,
shield.
11 AC plus your dex.
Okay,
Plus
which
the
is
shield.
3. So that's 14. So I have 18 AC.
Okay, good deal.
That's
Nice.
with my shield.
That's on
which-
par with Bellfire's AC.
Yeah. I'm like the tankiest druid.
Most
I'm
druids
not
are.
even me most of the time.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. Okay, so Graham, or I'm sorry, Arkin, you open up the smaller chest, and there, you took the time to count them, and there are 92 various gems in here of different colors.
Wow. That's
Awesome.
a lot of gems.
Cool. Is this chest like small enough to put into like carry in your clothing, or is that like too big for that?
It's about probably about a foot.
Okay, it's a
about-
little bit big for that.
Like a
about 8
shoebox.
Yeah, exactly. About the size of.
Okay.
What's a shoebox?
How heavy is it? Is it like quite weighty, or?
If it's full of gems, it's probably really heavy. You imagine like having a box full of marbles.
Yeah, but marbles you could kind of carry under your arm, sort of thing.
Yeah, you could still carry it, but
I would say, like with the weight of the chest and everything, probably about 10 pounds.
Okay, so I'm going to show Kree what's in the box and go. I'm going to put these away for later.
Mhm.
I'm going to change my form back to the human from that the kobolds know, and he's going to sort of like put the chest into his shirt, and it's just going to disappear.
Cool.
Fair enough.
What was in the big one? The big chest.
Don't know yet.
Can Bellfire go open it?
Bellfire's
You're
not in
not
there.
Yeah, so I'll have a look at the big one with the other key.
Stand by.
I think it's just me and Arkin in the
Captain's cabin, yeah.
captain's cabin.
Sorry.
That is
I-
correct.
Slightly zoned out. I was trying to troubleshoot this problem with the items not rolling.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
All right.
Yeah.
So you open up this this larger chest. There is a nice blue silk robe that's folded up very neatly. And there's, you know how you can have like shelves in the top of chests and stuff.
Yep.
There's one that has about 6 vials of liquids, various liquids, and they're actually labeled.
Oh, cool.
Whether or not you want to believe these
convenient.
labels or not.
Okay. Well,
Is,
yeah.
is that robe magical?
You can certainly pick it up and see if it is.
Yeah.
And you would have to do an Arcana check just to see if you get a sense that it is,
Okie dokie.
or if it's just very fancy.
Arkin, give me advantage.
I'll try and help you. I'll like stop, turn over a couple of the corners and start looking at the embroidery, and
Oh, didn't really need it, but didn't really do well either.
Yeah, you can't discern if it's magical or not. It just looks fancy.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
so
what do the labels say?
one of them has a green liquid in it, and it says that it's a potion of, or I'm sorry, it's a vial of poison.
Yeah.
There is a sovereign glue.
Mhm.
There is a damn it, where'd it go? Oil of sharpness.
Yeah.
Ooh, another one of those? Good.
A potion of vitality.
Yeah.
And a potion of water breathing.
Okay. What was the 6th one?
Oh, I did say 6, didn't I? I'm thinking
Can
5
I,
for some reason.
Can I just detect magic, please, Patrick?
Yes, it is magical.
Okay, cool.
The
That's a
other
ritual,
one,
by the way, so it didn't take a spell slot.
Yeah. So the other one is.
Potion of Fire Breath.
Ooh, fun.
What was magical?
The
robe.
robe. I don't know what
Nice.
it does though. If you
I
want,
think-
I can attune to it, find out, and then if it is good for someone else, just give it over.
I think Arkin has identified.
I
Does he?
don't think I do anymore.
Oh, okay.
Just let me check.
I might be able to. Can druids prepare it?
I would have to look at your spell list.
I'm having a look now. I don't keep all my spells on my spell list. I use an app.
I'm afraid I do not have identify.
Shame.
What level is it?
So we got
One,
a
I
level
think.
one.
Still
Yeah.
one. I don't think I have it then.
Okay.
Oh, well, I'll just start tuning to it then, I guess.
For no reason? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
just to see.
you're essentially going to have to do that during like a rest.
Yeah. Do it
Well,
over dinner
I can
or
do it when
something.
we have the feast.
Okay, good deal.
It takes an hour, I think.
Good. That gives me time to come up with stats for it.
Yeah, I would say don't drink too
Robe.
much while you're drinking it.
Yeah. Please don't be a cursed item.
It's really a cloaker.
Yeah, it's just gonna eat me.
So, I guess we're going to come back to one of the ships anyway. So I'm going to leave the vials in the chest, and I'm going to lock it.
Mina is in the chat watching Twitch.
Hey, hi Tim.
Yay.
Hey, Minna.
So
She's like, I sort of have identify, but I'm not there.
oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, she's the one that had it. Okay, yes. So
Okay.
she can somehow do it.
I mean,
Oh, you don't know what it is yet, so don't worry about it.
Mhm.
Mina had. Well, I was looking at my list, but yeah, it gives me time to come up with something good.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
So we should move things to the ship that have a less of a chance to just spontaneously sink. Also, the one that
Yeah.
we're going to take, theoretically.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you said there's food on the ship. You said there's like general supplies. Is
There's-
there anything else of note that we would find interesting?
Other than, like I said, there's some crates of armor. There's some crates of weapons, things that they were going to take back to Serenity. There's some rations, but you guys use a lot of them getting here. And there's like a lot of clothes and stuff, but outside of that, nothing sticks out. Even like I said, the captain's logs said that they had took all the steel off and left it at Leverus to, like I said, kickstart the economy.
All right, so I guess we'll take all the weapons and the rations and the armor and stuff and ferry it over to the ship that's not in pieces.
Yeah.
And then should we go eat?
Yeah.
Ooh, actually,
So while we're doing that, can we tell William to get any remaining crew and the drunk ones and take a roll call of like how many people are left?
That's true. We should figure out how many people are.
Or is it just William?
I'm sorry, sir, but you killed them all.
Okay.
Alright. Well, let's go eat.
uh,
William is
That
coming
makes me
with us.
hungry.
was
Yeah,
they doing that? Could
yeah.
Balefire have explored the other ship? Or is that just like both ships?
Wait, say that one more time.
When we explored, were we only like looking at the stuff on the ship that basically got destroyed, or did we look at the other ship at all?
Being the way that Kierbow was, he would have kept everything on the larger ship.
Okay.
And we've got his logs for the fleet as well. So
Cool.
All right. So you guys are heading back to the Kobold Village.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
William's gonna have to come with us, I guess, because I don't trust
Yeah.
him on the boat on his own.
He burns the boat down.
Ooh, we should also take all of the ammunition from the giant crossbow.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, when next week, if we have time, or if the boat doesn't spontaneously sink, we should move the whole fucking ballista to the other ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the boat might spontaneously sink, or both both might spontaneously sink. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Okay.
My only question is like when you guys do decide to leave, where are you going to get a crew?
Well, I mean, I'm sure kobolds would love to explore, and
This whole entire time, you do realize I planned this, right?
yeah.
I planned for you guys to kill all the crew and for the kobolds to be the crew of the ship.
Oh my god! That's so cool.
It's been like episodes in the making.
Awesome.
So you guys head back to Dionnuth, and the kobolds are waiting for you. The chieftain is happy that his mount has returned, and he looks at Cree and says, "Can you please turn back into the bear?"
I'm sorry, I'm kind of out of all that bear power.
Maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow, sure.
Yes. So they lead
I
you
can do lots
guys.
of other animals too.
Fair enough. Yeah. Put him,
Have
put
you
him on
ever
a
ridden
shark.
an octopus?
I have been an octopus.
Yeah.
Don't you remember that time I
Yeah, so
I
they-
dropped
so-
onto an eagle and tried to kill it,
Yeah,
but couldn't do it?
Yeah, say to the kobold, have you ever ridden an octopus?
Oh,
I have
Yeah.
not.
giant
Ah.
octopus as well. It's not just a normal octopus.
So they lead you guys through the town. Everybody's cheering, and you get to the hall that you'd been at before, and they have a grand feast of dire rat that has been rotisseried, waiting for you guys, and some of this. Damn it! What the hell was it? Blue, blah, 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 blah. I can't even say the fruit name.
The dropped fruit.
Yeah, the.
Booze fruit.
I can't even remember the damn name of it. I apologize. But yes, it's
Something wrong.
the smooth
It's
looking
something like
pineapple
rum
fruit.
or
The smooth looking pineapple fruit. But yeah, so they have all of this waiting for you guys, and they start offering you food, pieces like a whole dire rat leg, and they want you to start digging in.
Yeah.
I'm
And I encourage
on it.
William to join us.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to end the episode, with you guys feasting the night away.
Sweet. Do I
Ah,
find out what that robe does?
Blubberim. I
Yep.
believe Mina is correct. She is correct. What were you saying, Jess?
I just said, do I find out what that robe does?
Yes, I will. If you hop on Discord,
Okay.
sometime during the week, I'll go ahead and get all the stats up for that stuff, and you can attune to it through the night. So at the beginning of next week's episode, you will have that at your disposal.
Cool. I don't want to just like steal it from everyone else. So if someone else can suit it better, like I want to know, because like
depending on what it does, you could use
I
that,
just
and I
want to
could take
find
the
out what it
shield.
does, essentially.
I mean,
You should
Mina
not
could
take a shield.
identify-
You're obsessed with shooting your bow.
Yeah.
Mina
So if
could
it's like-
identify.
I was right up in the combat today,
I'm just teasing, partially.
and I just got rapier. But you're right, I'm usually in the back, so we should probably get to someone who is more frontline.
Yeah,
But-
I'm saying Mina could identify it, and then someone else could attune to it over dinner.
Yeah.
Regardless, that was really fun.
That
I
was
actually like that.
Yeah, thanks, Patrick.
Not a
We
problem.
slaughtered an entire crew. Woohoo!
And they wanted to take over a village. They couldn't even take on like 4 or 5 people.
Well,
We
I mean,
are pretty
it's-
awesome.
I was gonna say it's kobold versus like hardened. Well, I wouldn't really call you guys hardened. I'll stop
Seasoned
on that.
explorers.
Yeah.
Seasoned explorers.
Veteran one rollers.
Mhm.
No, Tilly isn't here.
Fair enough.
We lost our.
yeah.
Or
But
resident one roller.
remember how that whole fight started?
Because you rolled a
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
I rolled
that's
that
true.
one.
Oh man.
So
But yeah, so I'm glad you guys had fun.
it was.
Good.
And
Expert
we
motor
actually found
hobos.
a lot for once.
Wait. When did my quote become "How tall is the tree"?
Because you asked that like by every tree you're at.
Okay, if anything, it's gonna be I don't like that, or can I ride that?
Or it's it usually starts out with Patrick. Can I, or
Ride that.
or something? Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I? How? Anyway.
Yeah. So,
Is there a bow?
I say, have you put? Is there a longbow on there yet?
Or any kind of bow. It doesn't matter. But yeah, so thank you guys for joining me.
Cool.
Thank you guys for watching. Everybody that tuned in tonight. We got episode 18 next Wednesday. Grimshaw's Tavern on Monday is actually going to be fairly interesting. We're going to talk about some stuff that happened during the Antecedents campaign on Tuesday. And then there's a few other things that we're going to talk about. And then Tuesday is the Antecedents campaign at 7 p.m. And then Wednesday is you guys starting at 6:30. I'm pretty much done. It's after 9 o'clock. My brain's starting to shut down.
Awesome.
Did you guys have a good time?
Yeah, it was good.
It was cool.
All right, good deal.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm going to put all the links in the description. So if anybody wants to hop on the website, they can go to the web. We have the Discord. Sometimes we're in there, sometimes we're not. Sometimes people just mute it. So, like Ken, who now is in the Twitch chat. I like giving him a hard time. I like giving him a hard time. He's a cool guy. Some days. I'm waiting for him. Anyway, what else do we have? Oh, YouTube. Yes, I have to upload the other videos. Who's Ken?
Who's Ken?
Or you know what? Next week he's gonna be Tyler. That's his name. I'm gonna give him Tyler next week. That works. And then hopefully Mina will be back with us next week. She had to work tonight. That's why she couldn't join us. So I don't know. I don't work. So
I don't know what the working thing is.
what's this job? What's a job?
Stupid.
But anyway, thank you guys for joining. I'm going to get us out of here, and we will see you guys next time.
Cool.
Bye.
Have a good night,
See ya.
guys.
Bye.